Hey, everybody, come on in the room. Everybody, come on in the room, child. There's a lot going on. Well, not a lot, but it's a good amount going on. Hey, everybody. Nobody was live, so I said, you know what? Well, Soap was live, and I was listening to music. And then I was like, I was just sitting here, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll go live because nobody else wanted to really go live. Hey, Lily, how you doing, baby? Hey, Sour Patch. Hi, baby. How you doing, boo? Hey, Sharon, how you doing, boo? Hey, Skid Row, how you doing, baby? Hey, Red Snapper, how you doing, boo? Hey, Miss Queenie. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, Sharon. Oh, I said, hey, Sharon, yes. Red Snapper, my baby. Hey, boo. Hey, Memphis T, how you doing, baby? Hey, Vibrant. Hey, living my best life. How you doing, babes? Hey, Jerome, how you doing, boo? It's still me, Kenya. Hey, babe. Let's see. Who else did I not get? I got Red Snapper, Sharon. Yes, I got y'all. Moving right along, moving right along. Hold on, hold on. Who else? Carrie. Hey, Carrie, my baby. How you doing, boo? Hey, Miss Queenie. How you doing, babes? Hey, Rob S. How you doing, boo? Hey, Chimney. Welcome to the channel. Heels and Lipstick. Welcome to the channel, Heels and Lipstick. How you doing, babes? Okay, come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. So how's everybody doing, y'all? Not a lot of people are live. I don't know why. People have been on a flagging spree. People have been on a flagging spree. Someone took down all Tommy's pages. A lot going on YouTube, snatching channels. Oh, yeah, it is a lot going on. Welcome, Sadiq. It's a lot going on. Hey, Trisha. So apparently somebody, now I heard Tommy had to start over, okay? But somebody had snatched Tommy's page, and I don't know. People are speculating on who it is. Okay, so Tommy got flagged. Kwame got flagged. Hey, Bree Crutch, how you doing, my baby? So Tommy got flagged. Kwame got flagged. I hear Grown Folks TV got flagged. William Carruthers got flagged. Pizarro got flagged. I'm like, what is going on with folks? Why are people coming for people's livelihood? I don't get it. All these folks, y'all, done got flagged. It's crazy to me. I'm like, what? Yeah. Well, he probably hadn't. That was probably his first one or something like that. But yeah, so I'm just like, it's crazy, y'all. I was like, why is people? And you know what? If nobody doesn't, who dislikes William? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Who dislikes William? I'm like, why would they flag that? Now, I can see because Kwame is in this whole battle. I was over on Suge's channel, and Suge was speaking on the whole thing that's going on with Tommy Sotomayor and these other guys that are mad because they, I guess, to me, it seems like they were in a bromance, okay, with him. They wanted to be his next bestie or whatever. And apparently, this one guy, I'm trying to think of his name. It starts with an S. I can't think of his name. Maybe somebody in the chat can think of it. But this one guy is up there, and he's really doing the most. This one guy threatened to go and pee on his mom's grave. Okay, pee on his mama's grave. I'm like, what? Yeah. So what the guy did, they said, was I guess he did like a video of it or something. He just put up a picture of, well, he didn't videotape it, sorry, but he put up a picture saying rest in peace or something like that. You don't even be playing like that. I'm like, that is crazy. You know, that don't make no, I'm like, you're pretending like you're pissing on his mom's grave. But they said he just lied because he doesn't even live in Mr. Skinny. Thank you, Sadiq. Yes, Mr. Skinny. So Mr. Skinny said he was going to go and pee on Kwame's mom's grave or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, no way did this guy do this. So everybody's outraged because of that. Very disrespectful, very. Hey, Claudia, how you doing, my baby? Very disrespectful. And I'm just like, oh my God. Yes, exactly, Claudia. I'm like, something is really wrong with this. But you know what happens? They said this guy, Mr. Skinny, he wanted to come up off of Kwame. Okay. Apparently he wanted to come up off of him, is what they're saying. So of course he's going to continue beefing with him, you know, because people said he got like 600 new subscribers. So of course, you know what I'm saying? Of course he's going to continue beefing. I'm just like, what is the purpose? Carrie said people do stuff for attention and the internet. The more people watch them, the more they put in a show. Yep, I believe it. I believe it. But there's, well, see, I guess I have limits, but my limits, I guess, are different from other people's. But I'm just like, who's gonna go pee on? I would never think you. That's like a. I think that's like a federal crime. You can't do that. So even if he went and he if he was dumb enough to even put it on camera, that would even be worse. Okay, if he was dumb enough to put it on camera, that would be worse because he could easily be arrested. You know what I'm saying? That's horrible. I don't know who would even say something like that, but it is what it is. But the thing is that he got mad because Tommy cut them off. Okay. Now people were saying that not Tommy. Why am I saying Tommy? Kwame cut him off. Okay. So people are getting, I guess a bunch of guys are getting mad because he chose to pull back from them, I'm guessing, maybe he wasn't getting they weren't getting as much, shine as they thought they would get being in YouTube ship with him. That's the thing on YouTube. A lot of people, like, not to say, I mean, I don't think that I've ran into any, but sometimes people will cling to you just for your numbers. Okay. And so when you're large like that, because I'm not even large, so there's nothing to cling to, but like when you're large like that, you have to really be careful because you don't know people's motives. So I'm guessing he thought, he was probably fairly new to YouTube, right? So he's finding out all these people probably were just scum. So this one guy was up there and he was explaining, well, we were doing a fundraiser and he was supposed to go to these schools and la, 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 la. And he was supposed to donate here. And then I called him when I was, I got information when I got there of where I could go. And he was planning on meeting him. So if you were going to volunteer or donate, wouldn't you have donated regardless? Hey, Paulette, my baby. So his intentions were not pure. If he was there, hey, 100 LSA boss, how you doing, baby? So I think that he was more enthralled with the idea of maybe hanging out with Kwame. And I'm like, no. If you're going for the sole purpose of donating some shoes, okay, I don't know what kind of shoes, maybe it was some tennis shoes, okay, he was going to go donate. He thought he was going to meet up with Kwame, okay, and apparently he did not meet up, apparently, because he was really pissed off. So then they started getting all in a tiff, and I'm like, why are you fighting? Mind you, this guy, Mr. Skinny, he has a wife, okay? He has a wife, and I'm like, what is really happening? Okay, I don't understand. He has a wife. They're over there fighting like this is their lover or something. It's weird. Or potential lover. Hey, Dr. LaShanya, how you doing, my baby? Hey, Joyce, how you doing, boo? And I'm like, why are people? I don't understand it, y'all. It doesn't make any sense. To me, it just does not make sense. Living my best life, ain't going back and forth with them ninjas. So I'm just like, it's weird, y'all. It's so weird. So now the whole thing is, I guess this whole group is coming against him because they're in their feelings because, they feel like that he's a fraud and all this other crap and blah, 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 blah. Whereas some people are playing the fence and they're going back and forth. And then, with Tommy and everything, it's just like, what is really going on in the world? It's a lot going on. You got flag pages. You got people going to piss on graves. I'm like, and then one guy was up there on Shook's panel. He was like, like he could really get, this guy could really get, he could really get illed for this. Okay. He could really get illed for this or urdered for this. Okay. And I said, oh my God, he could get urdered. I was like, well, yeah, because, they usually just handle it in the streets. Forget calling somebody to deal with it. That's crazy. Child. It's a lot going on, okay? When I tell you it's a lot, it's a lot. So Tommy's pages are allegedly gone. He's going to start over. I'm like, I am shocked that all of his pages are gone. That's just, I'm in shock. I'm just like, wow. And of course, the trolls are on it, baby. Some troll was in there telling me who did it, and I'm like, stop. These trolls are something else. They never stop. And you know what? Just Me. Does anybody know who Just Me is? Just Me left me a long message, Just Me. And Just Me was on there saying, well, that this is what Just Me said. I can believe it. Just Me said, that all of this happened. Hey, Roger. Just Me said, all of this happened. Hey, Chantel. Sorry, y'all. Okay. She said, or he said, or she, all of this happened because you won the 2K. You got the 2K. And I'm like, what? Yes, Red Snapper, he does get them snatched regularly, but he usually has a backup one. So they said apparently all of them got snatched, I guess. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, so that's crazy. So I'm like, I was like, what do you mean? Because I was thinking, what do you mean? Because I got the 2K or whatever. But this is what they said. That person said, do you notice how everything started happening when you got the 2K? I was like, what? Y'all, it was just a junkie stunt. I was like, oh my God. This is what that person said. And that person said, you still have to take some responsibility and blah, 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 blah. And I said, no, I don't. And I said, block, because I simply did what I did. There's nothing to be responsible for. You'll never make me feel guilty about a damn thing. Okay, it was what it was. I'm just like, what is wrong with these folks? They really think that they're really pressed and bothered in their spirit. Maybe they have that spirit of just, I don't know. I'm like, and she wrote, or he wrote a whole book. When I tell you, I was just like, okay, I read it and was like, normally I don't read it, but I was like, let me read and see what this person got to say. Because they started out good. Well, everybody doesn't think the way you do. No one said anyone did. See what I'm saying? No one said anyone did. So I just slightly and politely blocked. Uh-huh. California girl, I need you to do me a favor and block me. Because, see, I've had you blocked for what, 2 years now? I've had you blocked for coming on my channel, um, shouting out Phi Babe or something to that effect. And here you were still on my channel on a different page shouting out Phi Babe. I'm going to need you to block me because I hate to go live and drag you for filth. So I need you to just block me. That way I don't have to see you anywhere, because clearly you are mentally ill. Okay? That's all I'm telling you. So once again, California girl, you need to just block me. I'm like, these people are weird. It's weird. And I have her blocked, so then I can't see her. I can only see her when I'm in other chats. And I'm like, girl, just block me. Why? What is your problem? It's weird. They are. Really, they are. Hey, Tara, how you doing, baby? So I'm just like, oh my goodness. So I'm running around the streets, y'all, running around the streets. What else is going on? Jay Wilson went live, and that's how I found out that Pizarro was flagged. Um, Now I heard that Grown Folks TV did a video. However, I don't see the video. Now, is that the video that got flagged? Because I don't see it. It was supposed to be a video about, I guess, Brianna or something, like Brianna and Kimmy. I guess that's what Jay Wilson was saying, and I didn't know what he was talking about, because honestly, I was over there, I think, for like a couple of hours watching Suge over there, and then from there I was watching Misunderstood as she drove her kids home. It was just a fun time. Then I went to Cookies. So I've been in the black sector all day, child. Okay, I've been in the black sector all day. So Andrea said, so the video got flagged, Andrea? Oh man. So what was he saying? Dang, what was he saying? I don't know. So there wasn't very many lives. Now I noticed, hey Diva, how you doing, baby? Oh my God. Diva's main channel was flagged. Diva, who flagged you? That's crazy. I cannot believe that. I'm sorry, babe. Dang. That sucks. What did they flag you for, babe? Was it for harassment and bullying? That's too many people. People. Oh, Mayor flagged you and Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I'm sorry, babe, that happened. The mayor said he was talking about Diet and Sam and got flagged for hate speech. Oh, okay, the mayor. Thank you, babes. Ciao. Look, they're right in behind each other. Y'all are crazy. They don't even get along, Diet and Mayor, and they're right underneath each other. They probably can't even see each other. Ciao. I don't know who's flagging folks. I really don't know. Hate speech, scamming, and copyright. Oh my God. I didn't even know. You must have went in. I didn't even know you went in, babes. Wow. Hey Shady, how you doing, baby? That's crazy. I've never seen so many flags in one day either. That is crazy to me. The mayor said he didn't flag her, so quit lying. Um, the mayor said he didn't flag you, Diva. Let's see. Ciao. Good night, Diva. So yeah, Young Bull said it's like the United Nations with all these flags. It is, Young Bulls, it really is. It's crazy. It's just it don't make no sense. Why can't we just all be great? Why do people have to come in hating on people? Why do I have to keep deleting trolls from from under every post that I make? Hey Trixie, how you doing, my baby? I keep having to block these trolls because they keep saying the stupidest stuff. Well, this and this and this. Well, you know this. Well, you do know this is this. I don't know. No, no, no. You have what I have out there put out for you. You know, people always want to try and make you do more. There's nothing more to be done. The situation is what the situation is. I don't understand it, y'all. It's just ridiculous. Ugh. Oh, they have okay. So Diva said him and Diet have the audio. They have your audio? Oh wow. Anonymous said, from my understanding, no, okay. No, I'm not gonna say anonymous, we're not going. We're not putting that out there. Can somebody please delete that? What Anonymous has on there? Kimmy did not say she was flagging both sectors. The only thing that Kimmy said, and no, the only thing that Kimmy did say was that she was flagging people that used her content. That's what she said. She said she's flagging people that used her content. She said she was flagging Hennywise. And I guess Hennywise don't believe it because Hennywise keeps putting for some reason, people keep putting these pig things. I just think, I don't know. I mean, I don't, it's just so weird. Some people keep putting Miss Piggy behind their names. They're putting Miss Piggy all through the chat. I'm like, how old isn't that woman like 60 years old? Isn't Hennywise 60 years old? Why are you harassing this woman? I just don't get it. Not only that woman, but me, basically. But putting these stupid symbols in there is crazy. I'm sorry, Diva. Thank you for coming, baby. It makes no sense. Hey, Shells, how you doing, baby? He's trying to show his fake DMs and pics that were proven fake from years ago. Shady said, "Oh, you." So ZX was showing some pictures that were proven to be fake. What pictures? Oh, child, you got tea. The mayor said, "Go watch television." Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Mayor, y'all are bad. Okay, I disagree with Diva calling Mayor of Detroit work. Yeah. I mean, we already talked about that. I hear you. I hear what you're saying, young bull. I think I blocked somebody with that name. Anything with the name Pig in it, I blocked. So that person I think is blocked. So I can't see them, but I think y'all can see them. Hey Laurie, how you doing, my baby? Anonymous, you don't need I'm not gonna be arguing tonight. So that will be the last warning. Okay. We're not gonna argue tonight. We're just gonna take people out. We're gonna warn them. We're gonna warn them. And then depending, we may time them out and then block. That's it. Now, so people were saying that I was blocking my main subscribers. I have not blocked any main subscribers. People know how to act around here. I have not blocked any of my main subscribers. So people that have been here with me are still riding with me, the ones that do. Hey, the truth and the price, how you doing, baby? So I have not blocked anyone. Hey, Andrea, that is my main subscriber. Shady said, no worries, my wife gonna handle ZX and his white French male calling women. Child, it's a lot going on. You're at work. Oh, okay, babe. You're getting double time. Oh, yes. I know that's right. Get the money, honey. Get the money, honey. Hey, get the money, honey. Hey, 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 Mishi. get the money, honey. Uh, 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 uh. Yes, honey. So anyway, so that's what's going on today. What else is happening? Let me see in the neighborhood. Um, 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 um let me see. I'm surprised. Would you say? Hold on. I'm surprised that you didn't block much last night. No, I didn't because it was just because I knew that it was Goosey trolling. That's what I knew, and it was some other people as well, not just him. So I really didn't block that much last night. Mm-mm. But the other night was just off the chain. I mean, we haven't blocked that much in like a long time, and it was just because they were making extra troll pages and they wanted to be extra messy, and and I was like, no, we're not doing it. We're just not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. When you let them know, and and I was taking them out as soon as they came in, so y'all probably didn't even see them. You know. hmm But yeah, I just don't have time, to be creating narratives and putting stuff out there, lying on people for no reason. It's just crazy. I'm like, if you don't know who flagged somebody, you can't be going around saying, "Oh, I know who did it." Now, I have an idea who flagged William. We all have an idea of that. Who can't stand William? That's our king. So I'm like, nobody's going to be trying to flag William. Come on. It's crazy. And he was flagged twice. I was like, what? hmm I'm just like, oh, child, I cannot. It makes no sense. So it's a lot going on, you guys. It is a lot going on. Shells, I need to order my pills. I need to order them. I have not ordered them yet. I don't know why I'm procrastinating. I need to do that. Maybe you can send me the link to get me started. I don't know why I'm like procrastinating. Oh, living my best life. Okay, babes. So it's a lot going on. Let's see what else is happening. So we have oh, I was watching. Okay, so I did a video. I did a like a little. I guess I put like the videos to the. You know how I do the edits to certain videos. I did that to Jay Wilson's video that he did when he was dragging Pizarro. It was epic. I love that one. Um, and yeah, it's okay. I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't understand. I just don't jump on people. Like I don't jump on people for no unknown reason. I just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Okay. So I went ahead and blocked Anonymous. You're officially the first one. Uh-huh. Yep. So you're gone. So you can go somewhere with that or make another page. We're gonna stay on topic here. Okay. So you can tell when they're coming and starting. See y'all know when they're coming and starting, right? So when they're coming and starting, you don't even have to wait like that. You already know it's a troll. When they come in starting, we're taking them out. Now, if you don't know, it's different because some people have different names that we don't know. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. I did unblock a few people that were blocked. I still did not see Nihar on that, and I did not see. See, this is weird. When you block people on this particular app, I don't know where they go. Right? I have no idea. Hey, Queen Mo, how you doing, baby? I don't know where they go, but the thing is, when you go and look, they're not there, right? When you look in Google and you look under your YouTube, they're not in there. So I'm like, where the hell did they go? So it's like they disappeared in Never Never Land. But if I'm in somebody else's chat and I block somebody, then it goes into Google. It's weird, y'all. They just disappear. I don't understand why. So then I happened to be over yonder and I was listening to Uncle Tim, and baby, Uncle Tim was dragging. Uncle Tim was dragging Kimmy, and I'm like, whoop, 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 whoop. And he was defending Brianna, and I'm like, what? What? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, OMG, what? I could not believe it, child. I just could not believe it. Okay. I was like, I couldn't believe. I said, what? I said, oh my God. I said, when did Uncle Tim and Brianna become close? YouTube makes it so hard. That's why I try not to block, but people force you to block them. Yeah, exactly. With the trolls, I don't have time for that mess. I really don't have time. They just want to come in and keep stuff going. And that's why I didn't pay no attention when they were trying to tell me who flagged. And it wasn't that person that was in the chat that just said that. Somebody was trying to tell me something about people that had nothing to do with it. Brianna and somebody else. It was just a stupid thing, like a setup or something. I was like, what? I don't understand. over yonder. I know, right? Skid Row said, "I hope that you weren't offended by me asking if you were okay today." I didn't know if you were a troll, Skid Row. I didn't block you, but you notice I did like the comment at first, right? And then, because you never know, because some people, like, remember how Rita was saying that she thought I was being, because sometimes you just ask people, are they okay? So it's not necessarily all the time people are saying that to be funny. You know what I mean? But I just after I went through it and I just deleted it because I didn't want any mess. You know how the people to add to it or whatever. Yeah. So I didn't block you though, but I kind of questioned it. I was like, and I said I've seen her in the chat, so I don't know for sure. But yeah, but it's okay. But I'm doing good, babes. I'm doing really well. So yeah, wait, Uncle Tim was yeah, he was defending Brianna, Trixie. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm officially so confused right now. Exactly. Since when were they close? I don't know when they were close. I have no clue. But I was like, oh, child, the streets are switching up. I have no clue. I was like, wow. Skid Row said, I didn't like how you ended your life. I was concerned. Oh, babe. I know, right? I know, because it was like, I was just frustrated. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I was literally in shock because, like, imagine being taken out of nowhere. Imagine not talking to somebody. Now, I had been busy, doing what I'm doing over here, right, in my little element. So, can you imagine somebody two people that you thought you were cool with, and all of a sudden you're getting attacked, and it's like, what? It's like, where did this come from? It was like unwarranted. I'm like, are you okay? That's a serious thing. That's my thing. When I dropped down, I said, "Are you okay?" But I wasn't mad. And I'm like, how do you know I was mad by typing? You know what I'm saying? There was nothing to be mad about. I wasn't even mad. And I don't even think I was typing in capital letters. So that's why I was like, it was just shocking to me. The last thing I had heard was Rita said she was taking a break. That was what happened. The last I heard from her, she was taking a break. So, because you know how when people, I guess when people do content on her or whatever, or you know how with that thing or whatever, she was taking a break from all of that stuff that was happening. So that was the last I heard. So all of a sudden, when this happened, I was like, oh my. I was like, wow. And I had seen her in the chat or whatever, and she was throwing up the peace sign like she was out or whatever, but like there was nothing to warrant that. I don't know how that warranted any of that. I remember when Reed was on the platform and she was like she was out, but there's no sides here. So I don't understand what made her decide to roll out. I just didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't get it, but yeah. So hopefully, like I said, I'm willing to talk it out. I understand that, um, I was in Rita's chat on the last live that she did. Um, I was just in there, but and then Reed, I haven't seen Reed. I don't think Reed has went live at all from what I see. So I have no idea where the offense came in. I don't know anything, but I did remember it was some couple of things that I wanted to clear up, which I think I did before in my 18-minute video, and y'all can check it out. But I was saying that there were a lot of people saying, and it's funny to me because a troll came in and they were saying she didn't say that you were choosing sides, and I said, are you deaf? I said that's exactly what was said, that I'm kissing the arse of this person or whatever, and that and I was like, I hadn't even talked to Rita, so that's why I was very shocked that I'm all up under kissing this person's arse, and I'm yelling, and no, I'm turning my back is what she said on my day ones, and I was like, and all of my people that's been there for me, and I'm like, no, I'm not. So I don't understand. See, because I don't communicate like that. I'm not gonna get on here yelling at people that I like. Now, if I don't like you, y'all know I can be very nasty. But if I like you, y'all know I don't operate like that. I don't get on here yelling at folks if I like you. What's the problem? Why can't you talk? That's weird. It's weird, Mm-mm. No. Exactly. Hey, Mishi. Hey, Christine. Hey, Cheryl Brown. So I just didn't understand, child. Can you email it to me then, Shells, as well? Thank you, baby. Because I want to order mine. I just didn't understand it, but it is what it is. Hey, pray tell. So, it just I was just taken aback. I was taken aback by the title. I was like, why am I getting cussed out for nothing? That's my thing. I just was taken aback. And then people were saying, oh, so and so jumps on bandwagons and so has to be relevant for numbers and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but why? It was just no point in it, you know? Okay. I'm pretty much but there's not much going on, Shelly. So I can drop the link, babe. I can drop the link here. Yeah, you can tell me what you saw because Shelly's been in the streets, I think. So she's seen a lot more. Hey, soul sister, how you doing, baby? Okay. Pray tell, have you been good? People are trolling you with troll pages, how? You know, there's a troll page that was saying that you were that you had flagged people. I was like, oh my God. They were saying pray tell flag people. I'm like, what? Did you see that, pray tell? I was like, what is going on? Child, I cannot. I was like, no, no, no. Hey, Ronnie Q, how you doing, babes? I miss Lady Nika being on here, but I did see her when I went to look in and see and when Jay Wilson said Pizarro got flagged, I went to look in there, and Lady Nika was modding and she was fighting with somebody in the chat because somebody was trying to tell her something. I forgot they were telling her something in the chat. I don't know what that person was saying, but she was like fighting with them in the chat. I was like, oh, I miss her going live. So let's see here. It's a lot going on, child. A lot going on. Let me wait till Shelly gets up here. Trying to think what else is going on, y'all. So I'm interested. I'm really waiting to talk about that thing with the I think that they're gonna have what is that thing? The manosphere is gonna be speaking out. I would love for people to answer a lot of questions on that because I'm interested, to know like, why they have preference over other people. Excuse me, in my opinion. Hold on, let me put. Hey Shells, how you doing, babe?
Hey, babes. So, girl, I've been all day. So, I haven't seen everything, but I've been trying to like catch up on your videos and stuff like that. And I really didn't like what I saw, take place. Now I'm going to be honest because I'm very fair. When it came to the exchange with you and Reed, just being on the
Uh-huh.
outside listening in,
Uh-huh.
you kind of came off a little harsh. I'm not even going to lie about it. You did. But I don't think you meant any harm. I
Yeah,
think
that's
it
why I
was more
apologize.
of a I
Mm-hmm.
think it came more from a place of confusion because when a person is saying, I'm going to go over there and support her, I got a business, I'm a network, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So I feel like you were taken back by that. But you know how YouTube is. If you miss a day, or not even just a
Mm-hmm.
day, if you miss one video, you can
Mm-hmm.
be like out of touch with what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So I
And
don't
I said I was taken aback by that. I said I was, but then if you notice in the same breath, I was like, well, I can understand. And I was like, I'll still be in her chat. I still said the same thing. It wasn't like I was taken aback because, like I said, I thought that originally that I thought that Lady Nika was flagged by her, and I thought, why could you do that when you were supposed to be friends with her? That's what I had thought. So I was
right.
wrong, in that sense. And so, but in the end, it wasn't like I was mad at her, like, oh, I'm not going to talk to her, or I'm gonna switch sides. I don't do that. If I like you, I like you. There's no condition to it. Some people can't.
Yeah,
Some
some
people
people can't
can't
do
do
that.
that. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
So
I
I
guess
felt
it's just
like
natural.
that's what happened there. And I felt like
Mm-hmm.
she expressed how she felt, which is nothing wrong with doing that. I actually respect that more than a person not saying anything, bottling it up, and then blowing up crazy a couple months later. You know what I mean? Like they start holding in a whole bunch of stuff and then going off. I rather that they express how they feel. Now, as far as other people um basically inserting themselves in that situation, I didn't understand it, not gonna understand it, but I really don't get in between people's situations because on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
people fight today, they friends tomorrow, back and forth. So I don't have time
Right.
to keep up with all of that. But I
Right.
will say, and I've been very vocal about,
Mhm.
Kimmy has it. You know what I mean? Am I
Yeah.
taking that anything away from her? Does she still have it? Yeah, she has it. But have I seen
Mhm.
some shit that might make
Mhm.
somebody think that she's playing in people's faces? Absolutely. Let me tell you, when I listen to a couple
Just
things
don't
that
use the F word if you can.
oh,
The
I'm
F
sorry.
word.
I'm sorry, Tracy.
Oh,
I
you
cuss
haven't
so
yet.
much I be forgetting that I cuss, girl. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. Go
When
ahead.
I was
It's
listening
okay.
to I think Reed was
Mhm.
on had hit your panel. I
Uh-huh.
think she had hit your panel, and
Uh-huh.
she was talking about, feeling like maybe people are fake beefing, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. And Sour Patches is correct. You were talking fast because
I
she
was.
said her phone is going to die. So you was like, let me hurry up and try to get it out of here.
I think,
That
yeah.
part, that the fast talking part didn't really, I didn't see that part as a little harsh. It was more
Mhm.
so, well, what's the problem? The problem is this. The problem is Kimmy, her own words, stated
Mhm.
that she edited documents. At that point, listen, if you're going to edit documents, you might as well not even put them out there. Or if you're going to edit it, you should just use like a black, how you like use a black marker and you wipe the lines out, like if
So
you're
you're
trying to cover up a
telling
name.
so you're telling me that Kimmy, this is what people were saying. You're telling me that Kimmy said she edited the thing that she gave me, the documents that she gave me?
She didn't I didn't hear her say that she edited what she gave you, but I've heard her said that she
Mhm.
has edited documentation like the school paper. She said she edited that so
Right.
that she was protecting some of her information. So when
Yeah,
you
she did
do
say that.
that,
Mhm.
it's like if I tell you that I edit, documents or receipts, and then later on
Mhm.
I give out some receipts, I mean, what are you going to think? Because you've already admitted that you doctor up receipts, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, she gave you the receipts. All you did was you presented the receipts,
That's it. I was like,
right?
there was no reason. I just presented the receipts, and she pulled up something. She pulled it up on the screen, but somebody brought it to my attention that she never pulled up the second one, and that's why I said, okay, well, then you could. If she never pulled up the second one, I said, and I asked her what is the website, and she said just Google, and I gave the same information she gave me was what I put on my community post. If you want to do it, you can go ahead and Google it and put it on there. I'm not invested. I didn't need it. I didn't need that to have that information. I was
Right,
just simply because it was going live, I needed to put the receipts out. That was it. Now, if somebody wants to, and I was fighting, saying, not fighting for, but I was not even fighting, but I was disputing the fact of, I guess people were trying to say, oh, I'm capping and I'm doing all this because of Kimmy and da da da. And then I know that Rita said a lot of stuff that was very hurtful. She was like that, if you want to get numbers, I can understand if you want to, you all up in a bee's egg to get numbers. And I was like, what? Like, I have never came at Rita in any type of way. It was just, I don't know where all this came from. It came out of the blue. I'm like, it was like she was taking it personally. And I'm like, what happened? What did I do to you to make you go ham? Nothing. Nothing. But
right,
but basically be neutral. And had I not been neutral, if I would have followed the masses, I would have had to turn my back on her for everybody else. Because the
right,
masses were going with different people. So I don't understand where the issue is. I'm like, I just don't get it. This is why I tell people, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to go with one person versus another when you stand in your own crap. You know,
right,
already I could have easily sided with who she had everybody against her. Sean Bradley, remember everybody. She had fell
yeah,
out with Kiki, she had fell out with Rita, she had fell out with Pizarro. Nobody was over there supporting her, but I was over there supporting her.
right.
I was.
I think going forward, like with the receipts and stuff, of course, when you
Mhm.
do your own research, you're always like, look, I've been doing my research. This is my stuff. Going forward, if somebody gives you receipts, let's just say it's me. You'll just say, listen, as Hutchinson gave me these receipts, I'm presenting them. I didn't research these for myself. You either
No,
take it.
I tell people that. See,
Yeah,
people. people that have left stuff on the thing, shells, and people that are saying stuff has not seen the damn video because they would know.
I
Jay
stood
Wilson
there
said,
and watched it. I stood there and watched you try to blow it up. I saw you put it in three ways, and you said you guys can screenshot it. This is what she gave me. This is all she gave me. Did, done, and over with, right?
Jay Wilson said, "Are you sure these are correct?" And I said, "Well, I'm going to put them out there, and you can judge for yourself." My hand,
Yes.
right hand to God, I said that.
Yeah, you
So,
did. You did. You know,
so
and
people,
that's all you
understand why
can.
people
That's
would
all you
say,
can do.
yeah, that's it.
But
It wasn't my project to be like, and so that's why people were saying, "Oh, you look bad." No, I don't look bad in any situation because I don't look bad at all. Because if you have a question about it, that's why I told people they need to go ahead and look at it on the website and then do a live about it. Because I mean, it is what it is. And yet people have not said, has people came up to dispute it? Have they came online to say, "Hey, this is what I found out"? The only
yeah,
thing that people are saying is, "Oh, the person's still alive," and I'm like, okay, I haven't heard it. People would have sent me proof saying, "Hey, this is what it is, and this is what it is."
well,
But nobody sent it.
I started at first, right? I was when I heard her say that I had to deal with the death of my husband. The first thing I said is, what he ain't did where? Because I remember that Jay Dunn had reached out to and paid a private investigator to find Kimmy's husband. But as I've been in the streets and listening and seeing what's going on, Kimmy said that she was married more than one time. She has 2 divorces. Okay.
Right.
So at that point, when she says that, the only thing I can do is take her word, because I'm not going to go to see if she was married 1 time, 2 times, or 50 times.
Exactly.
It's
I don't
none of my
care.
business. Right?
Thank you.
It's none of my business. And if she was married and her husband passed away, how much of a violation is that to go to even find something like that? That's just going too far, in my opinion, right? You either take it or leave it. But I think that Kimmy should stop explaining herself and stop talking about it, because the more she's talking about it, the more she's giving people reasons to dig into stuff. Just keep it moving at this point. It's just pointless.
Well, see, I think that, I wouldn't want to, for me, I would want to clear it up, because I wouldn't want to leave this open like that, because it's not a good look. It's just not. It's not a good look.
Well, what is she gonna pull up? Because I heard that she said she's gonna call the coroner's office or something like that.
That's what she said. That's what she said. So, but at this point, I'm saying, with people, and people are just going to say stuff too, just because they simply don't like her. That's all
exactly what they're going to do. Because one thing that I've learned about YouTube, it does not matter how many receipts you give them. It doesn't matter how many times you explain yourself, how many times you tell a story, who you get to hit the link to back you up. They're still going to find a problem. And the problem that I found with this sector is that they like to do the pilot.
Hold on, real quick, Shells. Hold on, baby. Truth Whisper, she said she was offended because you asked her if she was okay. Because she was addressing me and I hadn't even addressed her. Okay, so I'm in the chat over there with Reed, and Reed is going off. And I go in the chat, I just wake up and I'm like, "Why are you yelling?" I said, "Are you upset?" or something to that effect. Okay. Then I said, "Are you okay?" Seriously, I meant, "Are you okay?" Now, was I taken aback? I was taken aback by it. So I seriously meant in that moment, "Are you okay?" or normal words. So sometimes I may say it and I may not be shady. Let me let everybody know. But this time I wasn't being shady. I was just pissed, and I thought, was she really okay? Why was she yelling? So that was my thing. So I understand, but that is not a reason why Rita made a title like that. And she went in. Okay, there was no reason for that, for her to attack me, and I've never done one thing to her. That is worth talking about, I would think, unless she felt some type of way already before for whatever reason, which I've never given her reason to. So, see what I'm saying? That's my
when you attack somebody out of nowhere,
that's crazy.
And you say, if me and you have a misunderstanding, and the first thing I do is start making personal attacks, that's how I really feel about you, because it shouldn't even go to that level just like that.
We've had disagreements, Shells, and I'm not coming over here. You be Shells. Remember, we even had a disagreement in this chat. Remember about something, and you were just like, "F it," and that was it, and we just blew it off.
Yeah, it's not that deep. I'm not gonna start making personal attacks and stuff. That's crazy to me.
It's just off the hand, it's just off the cuff stuff. I was like, okay, but I see what you're talking about. So then you said because her name was in the title, it wasn't bad. I just said read it. What did I say? It wasn't even bad.
But hold up.
So,
This is the thing though. No one can get upset. Now I'm gonna say this. Nobody can get mad about names in the titles because everybody here does it. I like it? Absolutely not. But you can't get mad
I
about
put your name in titles too sometimes. I put
no,
everybody's name.
but no.
Yeah,
But me and you don't have an issue,
exactly.
right? But
Uh-huh.
how can somebody complain about names in the titles and that's what they do? That don't make sense. That's being a hypocrite.
I don't know, child. I have no idea. I just was like taken aback by the whole thing. I was just like, what? I was like, were you waiting to beef with me? I'm like, I do not want to beef with you. I don't have a reason to beef with you. I mean, there's no reason. Hey, Prayed Up, how you doing, baby?
Listen, I know a lot of people are not going to want to say this, and I'm not saying that this is what the issue is because is is Kimmy doing some things or has she done some things that might not make a person kind of take a double take like, what's really going on
Mm-hmm.
here, right? I
Yeah.
have in the last couple of days, I've listened to some things she said, seen a couple of things and been like, But again, I'm never going to take anything away from a person. I still think she has what it takes, right?
I just give people the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right,
Until proven otherwise. That's what I've always done. So I'm
right.
over here doing my thing. So I'm taking it back because I'm getting yelled at for whatever. And I don't know why. I'm like, what is going on? And then somebody was saying, I don't know if it's true. Did anybody see Reed's video? Because somebody's telling me that Reed was saying something about how come she didn't give her the receipts. And I was like, I didn't even go back and look at none of that. Jay Wilson thought I was
No,
lying.
no,
I
no, no,
really
no, no,
haven't
no, no,
watched
no, no,
anybody in
no.
the
If
beef
it,
sector
no,
at all
no,
today.
no, no, no. Unless I missed that, no, I did not hear
Okay.
Reed say
Because I
anything
was
about
like,
her
what?
wanting any receipts. No,
Okay. Because I didn't,
actually,
I blocked that troll, but I was like, what are they talking about?
no. Actually, I listened to Reed, and she said that she's not even mad with you. She's not upset
Okay.
with you. She said she felt like you talked to her condescending, but
Yeah.
and she has the right to. She said she has the right to express how she feels, and pretty
Oh,
much that was that. You know what I mean? I don't think
yeah.
it's that deep with her. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a
Yeah.
I hate you, I want
Yeah.
to attack you, this or
Well,
that.
that's good. Because
And I
I
don't
mean, I adore her and Rita. So I was like, we need to, this is petty. I don't fall out with people because of who they like. That's just not who I am. I don't.
right. And
Mm-hmm.
when I listen to some of her commentary and some of the
Mm-hmm.
things that she said, I will
Mm-hmm.
be honest. She has made some good points when it comes to Kimmy. I'm not gonna lie, right? Because
Yeah.
I can be fair about it.
Yeah.
But I also do not agree with the whole piling up method. And I do think that some people, I'm not talking about Reed, I'm just saying in general, I think a lot of
Right.
people are intimidated by Kimmy's numbers. They're intimidated that she's doing it. And
Yeah.
people are always like that. Whoever is on top in this sector, everybody comes
Mhm.
against them and they're the number one target. When
Yeah.
5A was the one, not that 5A didn't give us reasons to, but you know what I'm saying? People were always on her on every little thing. And now
Exactly.
that's what it is with Kimmy because she's the one, she's kind of bringing something new, something a little bit different, even though I am detecting. I'm sorry, Kimmy can get mad if she's in the cloud, she can drop down. I don't give a damn. What I
That's
am
what Kimmy said
noticing,
too. She said whenever it's a number one person or whatever who on here, people want to come at them. Remember, I was a number one person and I
right?
got
And
ripped. Remember? Ooh,
exactly, and
baby.
that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
You got your lashing. 5A got
Mhm.
her. Everybody's had their time. Everybody's
Mhm.
had their time that they
Yeah.
were on top or perceived to be on top, and people attacked. But what I have noticed about Kimmy in the last couple of days of me listening to her commentary, because see, I had watched her before, but I've never caught all her videos, and I still haven't. It's just not enough time in the day to watch everybody. I like to see Kimmy give more of Kimmy. I am seeing Kimmy channel the personalities of different content creators, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like cookie cutters. I don't like people who borrow and snatch things from content creators. And I'm seeing that with her. I hope she leaves that alone and just taps into herself. Maybe it's just me. Can we take a poll in the chat? I'm not looking at it. Is anybody else noticing that Kimmy is channeling other content creators at times? Or is it just me? It could be just me. Maybe I'm the only one that notices it.
What you should probably tell them to press one or press
Oh,
two.
okay. So press a one Press a 1 if you guys see Kimmy channeling other content creators. And press 2 if S. Hutchinson missed her medication today and it's all in her motherfucking mind. Okay. 1
Hey,
if she's
real
doing it,
girl.
and 2 if she's not. Because I'm hearing 5A. God damn it. I believe I heard S. Hutchinson over there too. I'm hearing all kind of people. I'm like, whoa, what is going on
Press 2 if
here?
y'all don't think so.
I'm just saying, maybe it's
I
just
just think
me.
she's kind of trying to come. For me, I just think she's trying to come into her own. Hey, Just Blaze. That's what I think.
Well,
Hey,
she got to
Nitra.
leave other people's stuff alone, though. That's not like that's.
Dang, everybody's saying one. Hey, Ollie. Hey, Talent.
Child, they said they even hear
Yes.
Ken up in her. My goodness. See, I don't watch him, so but she probably is. Any content creator that I know
Mm.
and have watched, I have heard them in her. I'm like, what the hell? Even if it's not the words, it's the things that
But
she's saying, and
sometimes,
I'm like,
but you got to think about it, Shells. I hear what you're saying too. And I hear what you're saying, but sometimes we all pick up a little. It's just because sometimes you're tired, and you know how we pick up some verbiage from somebody else. Like for instance,
no, we don't. No.
for instance, no,
No.
you never do.
No.
And I don't know if I don't think I do. I try
No.
to be as original as I can.
Nope. Nope.
But maybe it's because of the pressure from all the mess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
I
is.
don't want to feel like
It
I'm making
now.
excuses.
Listen, and
Mm-hmm.
y'all know I don't do 5A, but she's
Yeah.
snatching a lot from 5A. The honey thing. If I hear that honey or hop, I don't even know how the hell she do it. But
I like that when she goes and she does it like real deep.
that's 5A's thing.
Well, see, the thing is, I forgot Miss Olivia used to do moving right along. I remember, and I started thinking, and I was like, I remember when Miss Olivia had came back, when she first came back after the Susie thing, remember? Like a year later or whatever, when she came back, then she was saying, moving right along. Remember, she would say,
Yeah, but
she
you
said, move right along,
credited
move
her
right
with that.
along.
But
She would
no,
say
no,
it
no, no,
fast.
Tracy, you've credited her with that. Everybody
Well,
knows that moving right along is Miss Olivia's.
see,
You
and
say
I
it,
forgot, but I did
but
it
no,
at
no,
the
no. But you
beginning.
make it when you say moving right along. You don't
Mhm.
say it in Miss Olivia's voice. You say it in Tracy's voice.
Well,
She's
now I
literally
get
taking on the everything
it.
of the person. And I'm not beefing, but I'm just giving her some constructive criticism.
Mm.
Stop taking on the personality of other content creators. It's a turnoff for me. Now, like I said, do
Well,
I
I
think
was
she
trying to
got it?
tell
Yeah,
Raw
but
that
cut that
too.
shit
Remember,
out.
I was telling Raw to be herself and just to be her authentic self. And she was trying to do like these funny things and start singing whatever. And it was weird. But Raw never stopped doing it. So I don't know. But like I said, maybe she'll, I'm sure she'll listen to this and
Yeah, it's
then,
just a little constructive criticism, girl. Somebody got to tell you. And for those who agree with me, I'm telling them I'm speaking up for myself and the other people who agree. Okay.
So are you gonna be in? I mean, you don't have a problem because I've seen you in her chat, right? You're still probably, you're not gonna
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
totally turn
no,
your
I
back
don't
on.
have no beef with her. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I feel like there's room for
Hey, Craig's
everybody.
Homes.
And we
Yeah,
all have our flaws, Tracy. We all have stuff with us that other people might not like, or mistakes that we made, things that we done wrong. Who am I to condemn somebody else? But I'm
yeah.
not going to listen to you channel
Mhm.
7 or 8 content creators in your videos. That's what I've been noticing. Like the more I'm listening to her content, it's the
Mhm.
more I'm hearing other content creators. And I'm like, whoa, it's a turnoff for me. So I hope that's something she stops, because I just, I don't know. I just, it's a bit much. So I'm just noticing it. The more that I listen to her, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm hearing a lot of different people in her, but maybe cut that out a little bit and everything like that. So, other than that, I don't have anything bad to say about her. I don't go with the crowd. That's why people can't stand me, because I do what I want to do, say what I want to say, and move how I want to move. And I'm
yeah.
not gonna leave from your channel or your platform unless you tell me to get lost. I'm not going
Exactly.
to just flip on you because I disagree with you, or because other people are flipping up. Because I told you put too many people on. You shout out people. Half the people that support a
And
lot of
I
these
don't mind
people,
it. The
they
shells, I mean, I'm blessed for it eventually. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even, it doesn't bother me in that sense. You know what I'm saying? I know that, some of the people have turned on me, some of the people have stayed with me. So, but it takes nothing for me to put somebody on. A lot of people charge for it, but I'm not doing that. I just like to celebrate people, and I promote them, and it is what it is. It's no big deal for me. And if I like them, then I'm usually in their chats when they go live. It's like I'm always in Cookie's chat, because I adore Cookie. It's the same thing. But I don't, but when people say, "Oh, you're all up in so and so's arse," I'm like, well, it sounds like a jealous woman or something, when people say that. I'm like, why would people say that? But that's what they do, child. They say the most. And then a troll was telling me, "Oh, she just joined Five Babes Babe Nation." I said, "Oh, good." I said, "That's good. Congratulations." I was like, that's good for her. It's like they want you to get so upset. What do I have to do with her joining Babe Nation? Nothing.
Right, that's their business. I mean, people are entitled to be where they. Also, too, I think people take it the wrong way. Joining somebody's membership is not being somebody's friend. It's just basically subscribing to their channel, like for extra content. I don't get what that's about. And I'm gonna go ahead and address this troll because I did see their comment before it got removed. Okay, so hold on a second. They said, as Hutchinson is always giving advice, but can't make her own channel thrive. Okay, so when you say thrive, do you mean like get 1,000 in the chat? Because to me, that's a popularity contest. Or do you mean thrive as far as my coin? Because I'm here for my coin. And so let me do a screen share real quick. And this is going to be the first and the last time that I do this. Okay. But just for this troll, I'm going to share my dashboard, because I guarantee you that half the people in this sector, their dashboard doesn't look like mine. Okay. Okay. Can you share the screen, Tracy? Maybe I can make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. See, because this is no edits. This is a screen share. This is not a PDF. Okay. This is no edits. Okay, let me see where we at with it. Okay, remove the comment. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Let me make it bigger. Okay. So to me, what I consider thriving, because I'm not going down my own self. I am my own team. I don't have a cult. Okay. So in the last 28 days, I've gained 306 subscribers. So you said not thriving, but 306 people disagree with you. Let's go down, because I don't give a fuck about who gets 1,000. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't care about who gets 1,000 in the chat. Do you see estimated revenue? What does that say, Tracy?
I can't see it from here. So tiny.
You can't see it? Okay. Can you make it this screen where it's just the take us off and just make this? Hold on. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger.
Let me try. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Yay. Okay.
Hold on. Okay, now I got to make it back smaller because it moved.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's just. Oh, shoot. Hold on.
That is awesome, Shells. And I have to tell you.
Can you see that there?
Okay. Yeah, I can kind of. I have my readers on, and I'm looking.
Oh, okay, well, let me help you.
Can anybody see that? Okay, go ahead. Help me.
Watch time, views is in the green. It's up 205,000 views in the last 28 days. Okay. Yes. Estimated revenue says $2,193.55. I can guarantee you that 95% of the content creators in this sector are not about to get 2,100 and some change on the 21st of the month. Please don't speak of me if you don't know what's going on with my financial. I'm not here for a popularity contest. I'm here to get my coin. My clap back is always at the bank. Thank you very much. Moving right along.
And Shelly, before, when I had my laptop, I would have made that much. I would have made about, a little bit more than, I think a little bit more than that. But see, what I've been doing now, like Shelly has told me, I need to
don't tell my tip out to the world.
Okay, I won't. Okay, I'm sorry.
No. Keep that tip and put it in your pocket.
I'm glad, because I was going to blurt it out.
So I'm not here to help the enemies. We're not here to help the enemies.
Has helped me. but you were telling me how I put people on. So you're always helping me too, and I really appreciate it because not everybody's going to do that with little tidbits, and I really appreciate that
Nope,
because
you've
I am
always
going
been
to do that.
supportive of me. And when something's going on, you know what I'm saying? You're fair about it. So if I know
Hmm.
something that can make your revenue grow, then I'm going to put you on to it. But I'm no longer here to help the masses. I don't give out no gems to, because the ops listening. Nope, not here to
Hmm.
help them. I'm only going to help the people that support me, period.
Yeah, I hear you, babe. So I am happy, Sister Soldier. Are you against? I mean, what is the problem with you and Shelly? She's just going on and on. I'm like, are you okay?
I
So
don't know
this is.
those people.
I don't know. I'm like, why are they making new? Is this a new page or is that maybe I'm behind the
That's
chat?
just part of the S. Hutchinson fan club. That's all.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, so I'm excited about that, Shells. Did you sign up for what was it you were gonna sign up
I
for?
did. Yes, I
Twitter,
did. I
yes.
did. I've been uploading on there too.
Yes. I want to come over there and
Kimmy
donate.
says she wants to address me. Sure, Kimmy.
Oh, okay. Can I drop the
Yeah.
Okay, yes, yes. Let me drop the link, Kimmy. Hold on. Welcome, Kimmy. Okay, hold on. Okay, trolls, please chill out. Because I know they're ready to come in the chat. I'm like, my God. They
Child.
come in like locusts. I'm like, are y'all
It's
okay?
crazy, girl.
I think
I
they
mean, this
probably
this is
have like
what I
10
don't
pages
understand
each.
though. The
Mm-hmm.
longer that you stay on YouTube, the older
Mm-hmm.
you get. When I first came on here, I was in my late 30s, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
39, 39 or whatever. My birthday this month. I turned 46 years old. I don't have time to be arguing and screaming and hollering. I'm gonna say what I gotta
Exactly.
say and keep
That's
it
what, now you
moving.
see why I don't like to get up there and yell and scream no more. For
I don't.
what?
I
It's
can't
just,
do it. I can't do it. Mm-mm.
I just can't. I just can't
Absolutely
do it.
cannot. No. Nope. Can't do it.
Kimmy.
What's up,
Hey,
Kimmy?
babe.
Hi. Hi. Hi,
Hey.
Tracy. I left you
I
I
was so
responded to
bored.
your message.
Okay. I was like, are you going live? I was like, somebody need to go live. I was like, forget it, I'll go.
Right. Girl, I was in here snoring with my mouth open. You already know. But then I got up at 2 o'clock every day on just, it's almost on cue. I wake up to drink water and I saw I had a notification. I was like, oh, it's Tracy Cake. So I came over to see how you were
I can
hanging.
always depend on Tracy
I'm
to be on in
glad.
wee
Yeah,
hours when I can't sleep,
I
child.
agree, Shelley. Uh-huh. Hey, Chad.
I'm
Hey,
a
Chad.
little
How you doing?
Child.
How you doing, Shelley?
I'm doing good. I was giving some feedback. Did you hear my feedback?
I heard some of it, and I was just like, well, let me click the link because I wanted to kind of address some of the things you said. Because I
Okay.
appreciate feedback. I don't have a problem with it. Um, Shelley, just moving right along, I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. I've been saying it now for years. And you guys
Saying
may,
what? Moving right along?
yes, I have, and let me give you receipts since we all like to deal with
No,
them.
I don't need no daggone receipts. I wasn't even talking
So
about the moving right along, but go ahead.
yeah, so moving
Kimmy, let me
right
tell you
along.
something. Let me give you some
Yes,
advice. Stop giving people receipts for every single thing that you say.
you're right. You're
Because
right.
these people, let me tell you something, you're gonna end up consuming yourself. And this is what I said here on this live tonight.
Hmm.
It does not matter. If you don't ever take any advice from me, take this. One thing I've learned about this sector, no matter what you say, no matter what you show them, no matter how many receipts you give them, you can get your whole family to hit the link and come up here and talk to them. And the people who don't like you, they don't like you. No, that's never going to change, no matter what you say and no
Hmm.
matter what you do. The
Yeah,
people who like you and rock with you are going to rock with you regardless. You don't owe anybody anything. You are a content
Agreed.
creator. Do your content. Stop explaining yourself, because the more you explain yourself, what's going to happen is your channel is going to become you explaining yourself all the time to people who don't see it for you anyway.
Correct. And there's
but you
going to
know,
be
mine was like that. And I
as a
tanked mine. Mine was like that because I kept trying to explain everything. But some things you got to clear your name. That's what I always think. No, with everything
I'm
like
not
this is the
calling no
thing.
corner over no deceased family member. I'm not doing it.
well, but Shelley, and it's so sick in a way.
It's
Like
very sick.
I was so angry to be honest because again, I've said
Mhm.
that I was a widow multiple times when I was on Brianna's panel. If people want to dig, then go back through her videos. It's there. Um, And so, but the other thing too is that I was just so angry and disgusted when, I mean, let the man rest. Let him rest. I mean, I just don't get it. And so I got so angry, Shelley and Teresa. I'm gonna be honest. I was so angry. No
Yeah.
matter no matter where what the state of our relationship was, any faults he may have had, the man has died, and I don't have an opportunity to ever go back to apologize for anything I've ever said or done, nor does he. So let's just let him rest in peace. Let's just do
Right.
that.
I
I was
think the
so
other thing too
angry.
is some people don't
Mm.
believe because they've never had one husband. So they can't believe that
Exactly.
anybody would ever have two. I'm married, but this
That's
is
the
not my first
thing.
marriage. The
Yeah.
thing is,
Mhm.
they don't have nobody, can't get
Mhm.
nobody, so they assume that that's your story. And what I
Yeah.
always tell people is that's your testimony, not mine. Don't give me your
Yeah, I'm like,
testimony. I don't have nothing to do
yeah,
with your story.
I
You know what I
I
mean?
date men and they want to get married. That's what it is. So
Right.
I don't understand the big deal.
And then the
But
thing is, if you call and give the coroner's information or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Then what's the next step? Is the next thing that they're down there finding the grave site and all of that? Like, what's going to be the next step after that? When does
It
it
was.
stop?
I think for me, well, I'm thinking, okay, in my what I'm thinking that they're thinking, because everything is questionable. I don't know why everything is questionable. They're like, oh, we can't pull it up. Oh, we had, we found out that the two are still alive. And I'm like, I still haven't seen any receipt. I haven't seen any
There's
receipts of it.
no
So where is
receipt.
it?
What
First, they
what
Where
are
said
is
that
it?
they
they
had
what
two
are they
marriage
asking for
life.
now? Is what I'm trying to understand. What do they
But
want
Shelley, here's
now?
how it started.
I don't know
First, they
what they're
said that
needing.
first they said I had never said anything about a second husband. Well, that's a lie. You understand? I mean, that's a lie. So
And see,
I
I didn't know
debunked
because
that.
I wasn't watching Brianna. Remember, I had fell out with Brianna at the
Yeah,
time, so I
you
wasn't
had fell
watching it.
out.
I
So
didn't.
that was
Yeah.
that. So I said it multiple times. So that's that. And I even shared the reason why I don't overly share that because I'm 40 and I'm 43 years old. I think at the time I was like 41, 42. And it's weird to be a widow. It's weird, and so I just don't talk about it. And then
Right. But
and so
this is the
then they
thing.
said I was lying about having two husbands, Shelley. That's what it was. They said, "Oh, you're lying. You was never married twice." I'm like, "Yes, I was." So then I provided both marriage certificates, right? And so then it was, "Oh, well, you're lying about both of them are alive." I'm like, "No, they're not. One is alive, one is dead." So now we've disproved all your first two statements. So now you want a death certificate or you want proof of the death.
Kimmy,
And it's disgusting.
these people said for years that I had a invisible husband. Okay. He went from invisible to then I'm cheating on him, then he's cheating on me. We're having orgies together. This is what these people do. And just because what people have to get out of the habit of too is just because you don't volunteer information doesn't mean that you're hiding it. You just didn't talk about it. Doesn't mean it didn't happen or you're hiding it. You just didn't talk about it. That's
Right.
all.
And that's not what your content is about, Shelley.
Right.
So the thing is, my content isn't about that.
Mm.
So I could see if I had a family channel, but my content is not about that. So just come over, enjoy the content, or if you don't, then go away. But
Right.
I'm not Babe Nation. I'm not any of that. And I made it very clear, Shelley, and I just want to say this again. I'm not fighting with any of these sisters. I'm not doing it because
Right. Who wants to be fighting?
yeah, it's a distraction. I'm not fighting with me and Tracy made up. That was totally organically. I wasn't expecting that. It was just we were both
Yeah,
fighting
for
the
me it was.
same person. Yeah, for me it was too. We were
Yeah.
fighting the same person. We were both being attacked, and I said, "Well, I don't care how me and Tracy go back and forth. I don't think this is right." And I spoke up, and Tracy just happened to drop down. So,
Hmm.
I stood for what was right to me.
Right.
So, and I'm not
I
going to
think
throw
part of the
Tracy
problem with
away.
part of the problem with Tracy is
Mhm.
Tracy accepts people for who they are, but people
Mhm.
don't accept her for who she is. And the thing with
Uh-huh.
me is, I kind of know how Tracy moves, so I respect that and move accordingly. She knows how I
Yeah.
operate and how I move. She respects that. And I think that's why we're able to like work together and get along. But
Mhm.
some
Yeah.
people, I feel like they want her to be how they are, and that's not who she is. And why can't
Exactly.
they accept Tracy
I will never
for being
side with
Tracy when she accepts
yeah,
them for all of their I mean, they're all of their, I'm sorry,
exactly.
messed up ways. That's the
You're
part.
right.
That's what ticked me
And I
off.
That's
do. It's
such a
weird.
good point.
Mhm. But see, it's all
Mhm.
about self because then you won't see if I tell you I don't choose sides and they're like, oh, well, that's great in the beginning, right? Then when they're getting into it with somebody, it's like, oh, well, so and so, or is some, or they're a part of the news. You don't want people to talk about it, but it's like, no, it's like it's part of the news. It's business as usual. I'm there and I'm neutral, but I have a platform too. Now I'm not going to be dogging the person
Exactly.
out,
Yeah, but I've
and if
never
I
heard you
do,
nitpick. I've never heard you
no,
nitpick with
I don't do
content
that. If
creators
I like
that you
somebody,
like, but
yeah,
yet
I don't.
they nitpick with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I
And
think
those subliminals.
sometimes you
Yeah.
give these people a pass,
Yep, I do.
maybe
It takes
because
a
you
lot.
don't want to argue, like Kimmy said.
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy feels how I feel. I may not like a lot of these people, but I don't want
Uh-huh.
to argue with them. I don't want to fight with them because that's a distraction from
It's a
what I'm trying to
distraction.
do and work
Yes.
on.
Exactly.
I don't have time to be arguing with this one or that one. Just do you, I'm gonna
Mhm.
do me.
Yeah.
But I feel like if people would respect Tracy for who she is, things would be
Mhm.
just a whole lot easier.
And that's what I've
Mm-hmm.
had to learn to do. I had to learn to do that. And so again, it was completely organic. And I don't give a dang on if 3,000, 300,000 people say, "Oh, Tracy, tie me out of your chat." Tracy can do what she please, moving right along. Like I'm
The
not
only time
even,
I'll do that is
and
when
I'm
they come in addressing me, and I'm like, stop addressing, and
exactly.
I'll remove the comment. And it depends on the severity of it. I may time them out. But other than that, it's not my chat. So I'm there just to moderate. That's it. I'm not there to put my personal feelings into anything. But the trolls will try and pretend like it's a lot going on when
Well, I
no,
get
I'm
on
not doing
Tracy.
that.
I
Yeah.
have
So it's crazy.
I have spoken to Tracy and I'm like, stop letting people attack you. Don't I don't care. Like, but here's the other thing, Shelley. I'm not in any alliances with any of these people.
And
And
that's the best way to
so
be.
I am solo dolo, sholo
Mm-hmm.
polo. I'm in my own alliance. I have mutual
Mm-hmm.
respect for people. I'm not going to sit up and argue and fight with Fabe. I'm not going to argue and fight with you. I'm
Girl,
not going to argue and
listen.
fight with Tracy. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. It takes my focus off of the business, and I'm not doing
Let me
that.
tell y'all who
So
let me tell you the only alliance I have is with YouTube and Google. That's it. I
say that
partner with them.
again.
I didn't partner with anybody else but YouTube.
Say that. Say that.
Okay?
Because
That's
with
my
these
alliance.
alliances, when you're in alliances, though, haven't y'all noticed? Because y'all more veteran content creators, I'm new. But have you noticed that when you're in these alliances with these content creators, then they have unsaid expectations? Like they feel like they can
Yeah.
have
Absolutely.
carte blanche on your channel. Have y'all noticed that?
Right. And then not
Yeah.
only that, you end up getting into unnecessary beefs. Like
Yep.
the beef with
Mm-hmm.
the beef with Dory, right? That led to the beef
Mm-hmm.
with another and another. I did all of that for the person, Nicole, to go back and be cool and sitting up in Dory on her panel, on her chat and stuff. So that was an
Mm-hmm.
unnecessary drama that I brought because how I felt about that person, and then I felt like you're disrespecting this person that I've messed with. So I'm coming at you. And then for
Mm-hmm.
what? So these people are too fickle. They fight and then they're friends and all of that. So from
Mm-hmm.
that point on out, nobody's problem is my problem. Has nothing to do with me.
Right.
I'll give my opinion and keep it moving. But that's it. That's it.
Yeah. And so that's really it. I have memberships over. I probably got a. If you have memberships, I probably have one over there with you. I have memberships everywhere. So
I have
that's
13 membership. 13 because I want to support people,
I support people,
So,
and that's it. It's just
mhm.
about support. It's really about nothing else. But I just want to be clear that I'm not fighting with any of these people. But I'm not. If I'm gonna, and this is what I wanted to say. This is the one thing that stuck out, Shelley. If I'm channeling anybody, It is
Mhm.
99% of my friends are gay men. So if I'm channeling
Oh,
anybody, I am channeling them.
Mhm.
Because and honey,
that.
that came from I got that from That's me and Duchess thing. Because Duchess says it
Ooh.
and James will say it, the Duchess will say it, and we laugh
Mm.
every single time. We can't even get
Oh,
it out.
okay.
So that's where that came from.
I
But my
think
Uh,
cousin,
I'm gonna tell you again.
nasty piece of, girl, that came from one of my good Judies, honey. And I've been friends with him for over 20 years.
And
And I
then
got that. First time I heard that was from Jay Wilson, so that's where I got that. But most of your questions that y'all are asking in this live right here has already been answered in my other videos. So y'all need to look at the other videos because those have been answered. Things about the ex-husband, we went over all that. That's already been answered in the other videos. Y'all got to check the other videos out. These are just repetitive questions that y'all are asking. I'm not, getting on
Tracy, your
y'all, but I'm
chat
just
is
saying.
moving so fast, or is it my eyes?
Is it?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
just? It ain't moving that
Maybe
fast.
I'm behind.
Is
Maybe
it
I'm
my?
behind.
Maybe it's my computer. That thing just went
Are
because I clicked
you?
back to the screen and it went.
Oh, well, sometimes it'll catch up and then it'll slow
Oh,
back
that's what it's
down.
doing. I've never seen that before. That was
Yeah, it'll
weird.
catch up like that. Uh-huh. But yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to jump up to say that I do have a lot of gay men in my life. And so they
Mhm.
have been saying, oh, nasty piece for years. And so
Yeah.
a lot of their lingo I pick up. Then they pick up some of my lingo. I got junkie stunts from them. Like,
Oh, is that where that came from?
that's where
Because you're the first one that I heard say that.
I had
yeah,
never heard. I was like, "What is a junkie stunt?" Now
Now I
I
hear it all the
did my first
time.
junkie stunt, and I was so excited. But did you hear, Kimmy? I was so excited, Shells. I was like, "I got 2K." I was like, "I got a 2K super chat, right?" And everybody was congratulating me, and then I forgot, almost forgot, and I was like, "Oh, y'all, it was a junkie stunt." And then Kimmy was like, "You did a junkie stunt, Tracy?" I was like, "Yes." I was so excited.
Oh, Tracy, let me tell you something else. Oh my God. Let me tell you something else that I heard you say, and I was so mad that I
What is
wasn't
it?
on that live. Jay Wilson was talking about he was talking about booger sugar or something. And he
what?
said, they something about partying or whatever, and you said you were telling him something like, yeah, I know all about partying or something. And Jay was like, you know about that? And I said, Tracy don't even know what she just agreed to. Because
Yes, I party years. Everybody's part. When I was in high school, so I used to party a
but do you know
lot.
what
Okay.
party means?
No, they're
Yes. Why
talking
would I
about
No,
not
going.
know?
Tracy, what does it mean?
Oh
You
God.
know,
We
partying
used to
means
party with everything. I'm not gonna get into detail, but we used to party with everything. Everybody, I've tried. Everybody's tried a lot of stuff. I mean, I was in
Oh,
California. We had a blast.
oh my God, Tracy. Okay, never mind. Let me
Tracy,
shut up, girl.
you was over here
Yes.
smoking your kneecaps off. I love it.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
even know how to smoke, but I was choking. Yeah, my kneecaps off at the time. Uh-huh.
This is so
Child, I
juicy.
said,
This is an exclusive.
I was. Uh-huh.
Kimmy, you see why I was confused, right? I was like,
I
Tracy
was
don't know what she
too.
disagreed to. She
Yes,
ain't no daggone partying.
yes. I'm like,
Yes,
she
it's
don't
funny.
know what
Well,
partying
I
is.
think because I don't have an addictive personality, that's why it never, like, some people do, and it's like
Child, Tracy, this gonna
I
make the
just knew there
daggone
was a
news tomorrow. You know
You
this
know
gonna
they're
there
make
gonna
the
be
news,
right here
right?
saying
there,
you're a junkie and you over here pulling
yeah,
junkie stunts because
there
you
was
want
a
to be a
time.
drug taker.
There was a time for things, and it was a time, and we'd be in San Diego. I mean, we would just party sometimes. That was it, and it was just, it was what it was. Now, I mean, and that was just then. It wasn't like, So I'm 50 something now, so back then, but it was what it was, and so
Tracy,
that's what I was telling them.
I would
Mhm.
love to see you like not drunk, but just a little tipsy. I think that would be
Shelly,
Oh
you
God,
hilarious.
need to
I
see
am
her.
so fun. I'm not
You
kidding.
ain't
People
never
always
seen
tell
her.
me,
She was like that. When you got tipsy, Tracy, on your birthday one year. Remember we had the birthday party on here?
yes, yes, and I was like, no, I don't need to do that. Yes, I was like twerking my cheeks or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I never saw that. I swear to God, I never
Um,
saw that.
well, I mean, they didn't see it either. I was behind behind the black screen, but
Well,
I was like,
listen,
really, yeah.
Tracy, I know it's the beginning of the year, but at the end
Uh-huh.
of this year on New Year's, okay, we putting it out here right now. New
Mm-hmm.
Year's, we're gonna come back, me, you, and Kimmy, and we're gonna get some drinks. And I want to see you on camera, and we're gonna have some wine and some drinks, and we will turn up.
Shelly,
I would love to see you
that
tipsy.
would be so fun. I haven't taken a drink. I don't drink at all, but I haven't taken like an actual drink or even a sip of one in over 20 years.
One drink and I'm
So,
drunk.
so a half a drink and I'm gonna be out here twerking. Okay.
I had two. It only takes two because I only drink Bud Light Platinum, right? So if I
Right,
have two of
right.
them, yeah, if I have two of them of the platinums, I'm gone. I'm usually like, oh, I'm feeling very good, you know. So it's like I can't really drink.
The
That's
only
what sometimes I
beer
have an
I will
addictive
drink,
personality.
the only
Hmm.
beer I will drink, and a lot of people think is weird because I'm a woman, is Guinness. And it has to be in a bottle. I don't want it draft. I don't want it in the can. Guinness, that's the only beer that I'll drink is Guinness.
Okay,
Yeah. Some people say it tastes like motor oil, but
I've
to
never heard
me,
of it.
it
Guinness.
reminds me of like crushed up wheat or something. I don't know. That's all I drink is Guinness. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm blocking you, troll. We don't need anything like that. We are the beef, black sector, all sectors combined, UK sector. So we don't need a troll page like that in here.
Yeah, and we
So,
welcome everybody. We
yeah, when
we
y'all see that
celebrate.
in here, y'all just delete that. Hey,
Mm.
Goosey. Yeah.
You know why? Because no matter
Mhm.
what sector they're from, it equals clicks and views, but equals money.
Thank
I
you.
don't get the separation. That's to me,
I
that's just
just don't
silly.
get it. It's to me, it's like a poverty mindset. I don't understand
I
why, and they
agree.
tell you want to limit yourself. Why?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would want Shelly's supporters to feel just as comfortable on my channel as your supporters, Tracy. Like, I don't want
Mhm.
people to feel like that.
Exactly. Yep.
Mm-mm. But
I
Cheryl,
agree there.
come over to see me. Well, you always do. You.
Yeah, I most of the time I can't catch, I don't always get to catch you live,
Hmm.
but I always watch. And like if I catch you live, I share out, your video and stuff like that. I try to support everybody that I can. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of
Yeah.
the day, it's enough room for all of us. And I'm not going to hate on somebody. And when you're at the top, in which I said this before and I'll say it again, you are at the top right now. And when you're
Yeah.
at the top, everybody's going to be gunning for you. You have to stay focused. You can't keep on explaining yourself over and over. No, I'm not explaining myself to nobody.
So you don't think that I should? Okay. Let
I
me.
wouldn't. I mean, people said you should, but I feel like going
I
to the
think that
point to somebody that's
this is what I
deceased,
think.
that's
Only because you've
crazy.
already said it and you want to fulfill your commitment. I think that, after that, Kimmy, I really think that's it. I mean, there's nothing else that can be done after Monday because you've promised that already. They would be like, oh, see, I knew she wasn't going to do it or whatever. But after that, that's it because there's nothing else.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
what
if you do
is
that or
about
whatever,
free
that
will?
would be it. I wouldn't be explaining nothing else and showing up because I don't know. That's to me, that's sick. That's sick. That's
Yeah.
Agree.
sick.
And somebody said in the chat, oh, well, the coroner's office don't have a death certificate. And I'm like,
Oh my God. Oh.
that,
Me,
see what I'm
me,
saying?
and me and Tracy were beefing when they put her mother's picture out here on YouTube, and I publicly spoke out against that. That is disgusting. That's going
Yeah.
too far.
Yeah.
Certain things should
Yeah.
never happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think people don't understand how that can affect a person and how that can make them have that I don't give a F attitude. You know what I mean? Because it's just too much.
Who's fighting with my baby? I'm Antoinette. Somebody's fighting with her. Who's fighting with I'm Antoinette? Please don't fight with her. I
And
like her.
I think we would be a whole lot better if more of us could agree to disagree
Me
and
too.
still get along. Why if I have an issue with you or if it's something about you that I may not care for, why can't we express that without it being a big blow up? Why does it have to reach into like insults, fighting, doxing
Agree.
and beefing? It shouldn't reach that point because we're all grown women. Why
Or
can't
just
we
join
openly be
me.
honest
I
about
know
how we
that I
Yeah.
know
feel?
that I dox. Well, I know that I dox and I do dox,
We
so
all
I own
dox.
up
I
to it.
dox
But
too. I just doxed the
yeah.
other day. But what I'm saying is, it's
Hmm.
from content to content creator. It should not have to be like that. Just
Yeah.
over disagreement, we should be able to express how we feel. If you're not coming from like a malicious point, why can't you express how you feel?
But that's so true, Shelley. And my thing is, if okay, I don't get this. Maybe you and Teresa can explain this part to me too. When you tell someone, listen, I'm good on you, let's just move away and everybody go their
Right.
own way. Why can't
Hmm.
you just be like that? Why can't people just quietly walk away and just let go and let God?
I'm gonna tell you
Like,
why they
I don't get
can't.
it.
I'm gonna tell you why they can't. Because in
Mm.
my experience, what I've learned is that I used to think that only men would act crazy when you want to leave them. But what
Mhm.
I've learned on YouTube, the minute that you say I'm falling back or leave me alone, that these women start acting like single white female on here on this YouTube. It's crazy. I've experienced it. It's wild. And I'm
Well,
not
I'm.
speaking on anybody in particular with Kimmy and her situation, but I'm just saying that
Mhm.
women on here get crazy when you
Yeah.
separate yourself or you move away from them. They start getting crazy. I don't
Mm.
I know it takes a
understand it.
lot for me to move away. It takes a lot for me to move away. So I think that I invest, not even
But
invest.
no,
I just,
Tracy, but you don't act like a
mhm.
stalker. If
No, I don't.
somebody's if
No, that's
somebody's
crazy.
if someone tells you, Tracy, you're doing some things that I don't like,
Mhm.
or you're
Right.
moving in a way that I don't like, and I'm gonna just back up.
Yeah.
You'll be like, okay, okay, like I'm gonna give you a prime example, and I hope she doesn't get
Mhm.
offended by me saying this. But
Mhm.
when Nika backed up from you, when you guys first had that misunderstanding, you
Yeah.
still was like, well, you know what? I still like her and I care about her, but you gave her space.
Yeah. It was
That's
very hurtful though. It was
mature, right?
really,
It
really
was
hurtful.
hurtful to you, right?
Mhm.
But you
Yeah.
still handled it like a grown woman. You didn't become a stalker. You didn't make 100 videos. But why? You didn't go and try to air out different stuff. That's what I'm talking
Mhm.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't have to
And
do that with people. I fell out with a lot of other people and I didn't go and
Mhm.
air their stuff out. So it's not like I'm
if
just
if
like running, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that.
if
No.
I if I have any problem with Tracy, it
Mhm.
would be the fact that she's too loyal and too supportive to people who don't deserve it. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Maybe
I've
that's a
seen people build their
Sagittarius thing.
channels. I have
Mhm.
seen them use Tracy for subscribers and support only to then turn their back on her. I've seen Tracy stand and stick beside people when nobody else would, only for them in the blink of an eye to turn on her. And I've seen it time and time and time again. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the subscribers say that too. And I'm just like, because what you give out is going to come back to you. Those same people, they're unstable. They're going to keep falling out with different people. Because that's why I try and give constructive criticism. I'm like,
Mhm.
that's why I said, before I said, do you want to fall out with people a lot? Because it's like either you want to or you don't. But some people don't care. I guess they just want to fall out with people, and it is what it is, or fight with people, and that's what they want to do. I'm not here to fight with people. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's just like if we, I will get down and beef because we do have people we don't like, but what's
Mhm.
Right.
the point? Shelly, you blocked Beverly. She said that she spoke out for you and you blocked her.
I can see Beverly. Beverly is not blocked.
You
Oh,
not
but
blood line.
on your channel, she's not blocked.
She's not blocked at all. I can see her right in here.
Oh, because I know sometimes I can, if they're blocked on my channel, I can still see them in other chats for
No.
some reason.
I spoke out for Beverly many times. Me and Tracy, the whole Wiley situation. I don't have a beef with her.
Okay, okay.
Let me tell you, a lot of things that I do here on YouTube, whether people know it or not, a lot of it is to protect my energy and also my mental health, right? I don't
Mm-hmm.
have time to be arguing with people I don't know. If people hate me, that's their business. You can hate whoever you want. You don't have to like me. Just
Yeah.
learn to move around. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep.
Mhm.
I'm not like looking to fight with a whole bunch of people and argue with a whole bunch of people. I'm focused on some other
Yeah.
stuff. Things that we talked about, Tracy. That's my focus. I'm not focused on
Yes.
this other stuff. I don't share too much anymore because just like, let me tell you something, Kimmy, just like you're coming on here with all these receipts and stuff like this, I was accused of faking mental health. I came on here, showed documentation, showed medication, showed suicide paperwork from the hospital, out certain information of why I needed my surgery and all that stuff because of what Dory did. I'm not doing that no more. However people feel, that's how they feel. I don't have time for it. I recently lost somebody very close to me. My
Oh,
mind ain't
man.
right. I just don't have time for it. I'm in a different space, different place, and I'm gonna say what I want to say and just keep it moving. I don't have time for all that extra nonsense. I don't have time
Yeah.
for it.
And I don't understand too, it's very dangerous to weaponize people's mental health because that number one, it continues this whole stigma against in black and brown communities where we don't embrace mental health and mental health awareness. I don't think it's a read to ever say, oh well,
Mm-mm.
you're depressed, and
It's not. I've
it's
had
not
people tell
It's
real.
me,
not, and I've done that before when I'm upset. I shouldn't do that, but I've done that before. Like with Brian. Oh my God, did you see it? Did y'all see his video? I was
No,
crying so hard. Shelly, oh my God,
um, I
it's
saw
on
it,
TV,
and
y'all. It was, oh my
what's
God, it was
wrong?
horrible.
What
I,
happened?
his mom passed.
And he
I,
was crying and he was tearing up the stuff in his apartment, and I just, oh, my heart just went out. I
I
was like,
saw
oh
it,
my
but I'm going to tell you something. I saw it, and I ended up clicking off of it, and people may get
yeah,
angry at me for what I'm about to say. I
Uh-oh.
wish he had not came to YouTube with that, because the people who dislike him are not going to care about his situation, and in the beef, it's going to be brought
yeah.
up.
I think so
It's
too.
going to get brought up, and it's going to get used against him. And
Yeah.
I feel like with here, this is not a place where you can do it if you can't handle when they throw it back up in your face, and they're going to do it. So when I heard it, I just honestly, I clicked off of it. It was too much for me.
I figured it would be. I thought about you and I thought Shell's not going to be. And I thought, because I remember you always trying to help everybody. I thought, I wonder if you had his number to see if he's
Mm-mm.
open, because he was like, he goes, I just needed somebody to talk to. He was saying it was sad. I was like, Kimmy, you got to
No,
listen to
I
it.
was
I have
too
it on my
much.
wall. It's
Right.
really, I mean, it
And it
was
was a
really
trigger for
sad.
me because, like I said, I'm dealing
He
with
said he
my
went to,
own
he
grief,
said
and one, yeah,
he said
I just, it was too much.
he said he was a bad son, and I was like, no, I don't think that you were a bad
Oh
son.
no,
He was
I
like, it's
probably
always just
can't
your
get through it
son.
then, because y'all know
It,
I'll start crying in a heartbeat. So I don't
yeah,
know.
It was
I
too
guarantee
much,
you.
honestly.
It really was. And then I started thinking back and I was like, thank God it's been that long now. Because it's been what, I think 5 to 6 years now. And I had just recently, a year ago, well, not even a year ago, like around Christmas time, stopped grieving. And I was like, well, you could feel it. Like when you stop grieving, you can feel it. It's like, it was like I was angry and I felt just how he felt. That's why I got into the fight at the funeral, because you feel angry. You do. You feel like you want to take it out on somebody. And that's why I got into the fight. And that's why things happen like that, because you want to, you get, you're so stressed out. He was like, people are there. You're like, he's like, how come people just don't wait? They don't want to talk about, they want to talk about the insurance, our teacher's insurance. They want to talk about all this. He goes, why don't they just wait? And, he goes, at least one day. He goes, I don't want to hear all that. He goes, as soon as she closed her eyes, they were talking about, finances and everything. And he was like, oh, he was just, it was a lot. And they
It's
were calling
so
him back to
hard.
that. And he was like, I can't even go to
Jovi
her
wants
house.
the link, Tracy.
Okay. And he was
Um,
like, I can't even go to her house or whatever. And
Oh,
and I started screaming. When I told him, I said, honestly, when I went into my mom and them's house, I just started screaming. I don't know why. I just started screaming. I didn't even, it was like an outer body experience. I don't know why I screamed.
Sour Patch, let me tell you something. And I shouldn't
mm,
even admit this out loud, but I had to say to myself, I was at the hairdresser today, right? I went to go get my hair washed or whatever.
mm,
I have not combed today is the first day my hair was combed all year. I mean, all of 2020, because I've been dealing with grief. I left out the house today. I haven't been out the house all week because I just couldn't do it. Some
Yeah.
days I have to take it day by day. Some days I have to take it hour by hour. And some days I literally
Mhm.
have to take it second by second. And to make it
mm.
so bad, when I got the news of
Hey,
losing my
Debbie.
family member,
Hi.
I was on an unlisted live.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And even still, people use that
Hi.
against me.
Okay.
These people don't care about
Um.
who you lose.
Hold on,
Could
Debbie.
everybody go on mute
Hold,
when it's time for me to
hold
talk?
on.
I'll
Okay, hold
go
on,
ahead,
Debbie.
Dovey. Go on
So,
mute.
Shelley, I want to just respond to you, if I may. I agree with you that it's so difficult. Because well, my father died in his car.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, and
Mhm.
when they finally towed the car back, I was okay
Okay.
until I saw the car. So I understand. So I don't want to watch the Brian thing because that probably would be too sad for me.
Yeah, I had to click off of it. It was triggering for me.
Okay.
Couldn't handle it.
Could I just say this here and then I'll just get right down. Okay.
Go on mute.
Okay, Debbie. Go ahead, babes.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna say this in a moment here.
Okay.
All thing I have to say to Kimmy, no, just stop. Because this is not only that, this is bringing up your anxiety. And you and I would say Shelley, we deal with a lot with depression. When you read that death certificate, it's gonna bring back memory. You don't know these people. Stop. Do not go nowhere and show these people nothing. Even you show them not, they still gonna say something. No, no, no. That's why I was saying in the chat last night. No, she's lying. She's lying. I wanted to come up there because you was talking to me. You kept talking, talking, talking. It's done. When you said it, what you said, you don't show these people nothing. You don't owe them nothing. Don't not waste your time and gas. Think of how his gas is to go and prove something on YouTube. No. You know how
No,
many
she's
times
just
that
gonna
they were
call.
saying
She's not
about
gonna.
getting back with my
Debbie, she's not
transmission?
gonna.
Uh-uh.
She's not
Now,
gonna go get. She's
do
not gonna
not
go
show
get a
them people
death
nothing.
certificate. She's not gonna go get a death certificate, Debbie. She's just gonna call, babe, for that. She's just gonna call, babe. But after that, I would think that that would be done because you want to fulfill what you've said. Because if you put something out there, you want to fulfill
Yeah.
what you stated. Because you're building, you're building, you're building your channel and everything. So you don't want to
No,
come up with that.
Timmy, I would say don't go and get nothing with those people. That is behind you. Mm.
Well, whatever she
No,
decides to
I
do,
wouldn't
babe.
be on my channel and proving something somebody, oh, it's this, that, and other when they gonna go to the next channel and say this and that. No, stay out of people's office. Do something else better with your time and building your channel. This stuff here that they whooping around about life and death, this and that. That's past tense. That is behind you. You don't live there anymore. Why are you gonna bring it up for some show some stranger? Hell with the man. Don't go in those people's office, Timmy. They just gonna keep putting more wood in the fire. This, that, and that. Don't waste your time for ignorant people when you know your life and you know the truth. So that's done. After tonight, I wish that you would learn something. No, Kimmy, I know. I lived it and I can tell you about it. Do not go in those people office anywhere pertaining to this shit with YouTube.
I hear you, Dovey. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm gonna step down. Thank y'all,
Thank
ladies.
you, Debbie. Thank you,
Thank
babe.
you.
Have a good
Yeah.
night, Dolphy.
Unfortunately, we do live in the, we do have, we reside in the beef sector,
Mm.
and it is what it is, child. I mean, it just sometimes, I wonder, and I think as much as I put into it, I always wonder. I come online every day. It's like working every day, and it's like, really, you just want to come online and not get attacked and not. And so that's why I like going in the chats where I don't like Shelly. Don't let people attack me. You don't let people attack me.
Mm-mm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
like you get sick of all that everywhere you go. It's like, ugh,
I don't
you
let
just.
people attack any. I don't care who it is. You're not going to attack, even if people are in the chat. I don't allow fighting in the chat. I don't allow
Yeah, me
fighting on the
either.
panel because I think we're all grown and we have got to learn to be able to express ourselves without it being a big blow up. I think when people get into that hollering and screaming, in my opinion,
Mhm.
it's nothing but a deflection so that you can't hear what's going on. That's why people don't ever learn anything because everybody's yelling back and forth, over talking each other. How you gonna learn anything? You can't. But
Oh my
I,
God. Oh, I'm
what's
sorry, babe.
wrong, Teresa?
I just read what Ronnie Q said. Ronnie Q, are you serious? Oh my God. They're already saying that. Oh God, I can't. This
Saying
is stuff.
what?
They're already saying that she's gonna have a cousin or friend on the line. Oh child, I cannot.
Listen,
See, I can't. I
I
can't.
don't. Let me see.
What?
Junkie stunts. Hold on. Let me go
I
back down
can't.
here because I saw a comment from
I
Junkie
can't. I
Stunts.
just cannot. That is just.
Okay. Junkie Stunts. I want to read this. Junkie Stunts says she's doing it to prove to content creators they're still not gonna like her after she proves it. Her supporters don't care, and that is it right there. That is it, and that is freaking all. Period. Those that rock with you, people that really rock with you, they're gonna rock with you regardless. Those who don't like you, if this don't do it, it's gonna be the next thing that comes up. They're looking for a reason to leave or walk away. That's why I rock with my day ones so hard. The ones that stick with me no matter what, that support me no matter what, because I know that they genuinely like me for me. These other people are fickle, and I'm not about to exploit or expose my family for people who don't give a damn about me. People who have
Yeah.
told me, I can't wait until you die so we can make rest in peace videos
What?
and crazy stuff. Oh, that's why I said, Kimmy,
Oh
all of
yeah.
this mental
People
health
say the
stuff,
stupidest
the
stuff.
minute that they get mad with you, they're going to throw
Hmm.
all of that up in your face. They're going to
Yep.
say you're crazy, you on pills, you don't know what you're talking about. So these people don't care.
They don't, because every time, like whenever something, like if me and Shell say something, it's always like second guessed or whatever. I don't know why, but you can have somebody over there give it a whole lie with no receipts and they'll be believed. And I'm like, what? It's
Yeah.
just weird. It's really weird.
Kimmy, I'm telling you, I'm telling you from an OG on these YouTube streets, going forward, you got to just say what you got to say and keep it moving. You will never satisfy everybody. It's
Remember, I had
impossible.
to prove that my nephew died. Remember, I had to show
Yeah.
the obituary.
Yeah, I
I had to
remember
prove,
that.
but no, yeah, that was a separate time. I'm like, dang. I'm like, these people just do the most. Yeah,
It's
it's
ridiculous.
crazy.
It's ridiculous. And they're not going to
But
be
I think,
satisfied until they send somebody straight in the hospital. You know what I
well,
mean?
you know that man is in danger, because that man that said that he went and peed on Kwame's mom's grave. That is just
What?
disgusting.
Wait, who,
Yeah, I was over on
when did
Suge's
that
live
happen?
today. Today, I was in the black sector all day today. Suge was over there, and he had people up on his panel because
Mhm.
apparently there's a guy that posted a picture, and he was, I guess, of the grave, and he was like, rest in peace or whatever. And that's like extreme disrespect, because
That's
they
no, no,
won't.
no, no. That's, what is
Not
it
only is
called?
that a federal,
That's a crime.
yeah, I was gonna say, not only is it a federal crime, but it's like they can take it to the streets, and that's what they're probably gonna do. And so this man is just running around here, and they said he pulled up somebody else's deceased family member. I'm like, what is wrong with these people?
He
And
must
that's
not
that
know what
same guy,
happened
the
to that
skinny guy.
guy. He must not know what happened to that rapper in DC that went to the grave and did all that disrespectful stuff. That boy ended up getting offed, you know? Everybody's
See,
not playing. That's what
that's
people
what
need
I'm
to understand
saying.
too. They keep pushing
Yeah,
and pushing. Do you know why Tommy Sotomayor lost his channels?
why?
What?
You didn't know that?
Yeah, I know he did, but why did he? They said it was because of some video or something like that. Was it?
Oh, I don't know.
Regarding
That's why I
Kwame?
wanted to know what happened. I
They
know
said
he
it was
started
because
a
of
new
some
channel.
video. I think it was because of Kwame, something with Kwame they were saying. And I don't know why, but that's what they were saying. I was like, oh my God, because he had like 3 or 4 channels. So did he lose the main one that had all those subscribers?
I heard all of his stuff was gone, but you know,
Oh,
I'd been gone all day, so I hadn't had a chance to check.
that
But
must
I
have been
heard
a
That's
about
target then.
crazy.
You know
Yeah,
what? That must have been a target, because there's no way that they targeted him. That's
that's
wild.
crazy. You know, Tracy, may I address something? Somebody just left a comment on my wall,
Uh-huh.
saying, "Oh, Kimmy, did you just say that Tracy can time out whoever she wants?" Oh my God,
oh
no.
Lord.
What I
Oh,
said was that I don't want anyone attacked in my on my channel, and I said that Tracy allows people to attack her, and I told her that she does not have to do that. If someone is attacking you or someone else, you can time them out or block them. That's what I
Right.
said.
But see, this is the bigger problem. If
Hmm.
Tracy's a moderator, and let's say she wasn't even a moderator, she's still a content creator. Why don't they stop bothering Tracy in your chat, and then they won't have any problems? You get what I'm saying?
Thank
yeah.
you.
Because it's your channel, so respect the channel holder by just staying on topic. And if Tracy's not the topic, then she shouldn't be being discussed.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
more
what I
simpler
said.
solution.
Gosh.
People have nothing better to do. It's just crazy that somebody would put that on your wall. I'm like, and see, I've been blocking stupid comments all day, and they're like essays. I'm like, you do know that this gets blocked. I'm like, really, just stupid stuff. Just stupid stuff like they were telling me, well, you do know it's this is your fault because you do have some responsibility. No, I don't. I'm fine. I can sleep at night. I will go sleep just fine tonight. I slept fine last night, so I don't have anything on my conscience. So I'm like,
Baby.
you're the one with the problem. Apparently they are. And then she's like, well, it's because you said you had a 2K super chat. It's why all of this stuff happened. I was like, oh my
You
God.
know what, Tracy,
And you know what?
let
I
me tell
know.
you, I believe it
And
probably is why.
Shelly, yep, Shelly, I thought about it, and I said, you know what? People go crazy about money. It
Yep.
probably was.
Yep.
Guess
They
what?
do.
I probably
It
shouldn't have showed you the
probably.
inside of my dashboard because I'll be the next one to be attacked. One thing I've noticed
Oh
about this
yeah,
sector
yep.
is
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
whenever you have something going on for you,
Mhm.
that is
Mhm.
when they come after you the
Yep.
most,
Mhm.
because they don't like to see anybody have anything. And that's why nobody here has reached anywhere, because the minute that somebody else is doing good, it's attack that person and take them down. Jealousy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's true, Tracy. I thought about that, and I didn't want to make that an issue because you know how
It
people
was in the
are.
back of my mind, and I thought,
But
you know what? It was in the
I
back of my
saw it.
mind too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was okay because
Mhm.
that's what I kept
Yeah.
thinking yesterday when all the hell broke loose. I was like, this behind that. I said between Tracy 2K and the amount of
Mhm.
people I had in my chat, these people are going insane. So it was very easy to
They were
target.
so mad. I was like, oh my God. I was like, gosh, it was weird. I was like, what happened? It was just like overnight. And I'm like, I'm like, was it? And I'm thinking it probably was because people go crazy about money.
Everybody,
Crazy.
listen, everybody has their time and everybody has their turn. And even people that I dislike, guess what?
Mhm.
I still am happy for them when they get on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, me
that's
too.
great. Everybody
Me
needs to
too.
eat. Everybody can eat. I don't gotta
Mhm.
like you to want you to freaking starve to death.
Yeah.
I mean, why? That's crazy.
It's that mentality. It's that same mentality. And this is why a lot of people in our sector, we really don't advance, I don't think, or haven't
That's
advanced
exactly why.
because of this. They want to just pull you down. And people, I know it's easy to say, oh, people are jealous of people. But when you clearly see it, when everybody sees it, you can see what's going on. It's like, come on, you can generally not like somebody, just not like them and not be jealous of them. But I think some people are just naturally jealous. And it makes no sense.
But
It just,
some people are, listen, everybody has the ability to make a coin here on YouTube. If you're not making
mhm.
it, that's your choice and that was your decision. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody has the same opportunity. Everybody is given the same opportunity. And it's up
Uh-huh.
to you how you want to do it. And I said what I said. And I don't care who gets mad. I said what I said.
Mhm.
Everybody. So what's the problem? Some are going to get more than others. So what? So what? If both of y'all got thousands of dollars of super chats and cash apps, I'm happy for you. Why would I be
I'm
mad
happy.
about
I
that?
was happy when Clyde Diva, and I can't stand Clyde. Well, I can't stand, but I don't like her. But I was happy when she got the 1K. Remember, I was like, good. She
Yeah.
brought, because people were saying that she needed a bed. I was like, oh, good. I was happy. But then, she dragged me because I got five. What was it at that time? I think it was only 100 at that time. I was like, dang. I was like, okay. But, I get happy for people. And it's a genuine happiness because I know that the blessings are going to come. So it's
A
like,
win for this sector is a win, in my opinion, is a win for everybody.
exactly.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think everybody needs to pipe down a little bit. Just pipe down, focus on your own stuff, focus on your own channel.
Oh my God, look, y'all. Tommy's Twitter and Instagram are gone too.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
this was a target. Oh,
I gotta find out what he did, Tracy.
that is
Because that's
crazy. Well, I'm pretty sure maybe he posted on his website. I used to have his website. I can't, but you know what? That is really, this is like his well, not his sole income because he has other venues or whatever, avenues or whatever. But this is like a huge chunk for him. I can't believe people just are so quick to just take people's lives. That's crazy. He will be back, yes, babe, but come on, that's crazy because it's gonna take a while to get established. He had to create new pages. It's gonna be 2 months before he see a check.
Hold up.
He'll probably
Ange
but
said the podcast channel is still there with over 300K members. Wow.
the podcast. Okay, so the podcast is there. So he has other avenues, but still, it's still sad. I can't believe that God. Mm. Hey, misunderstood. That is crazy. I just can't
I
believe that.
misunderstood.
Misunderstood. I was watching you the other day, and see, this is what I'm saying. I don't always drop down, but I be places. I
I
heard you
love
when
him.
you
He's
were.
so
I
sweet.
heard you when you were talking. I'm not gonna bring up no names or whatever, but you were talking about a content creator was questioning, you being sober, and it
Yeah.
made you feel like you wanted to have a relapse. I was right in the bushes, watching you, and what I'll say to you, as I've said to others, if you qualify to be monetized, go ahead and monetize. Don't wait on it, because even if you're paying it forward, you can use that money to really pay it forward, to help you on whatever it is you're trying to do to reach and help other people.
Yeah.
Period. Ain't no sense of just not doing it. You know what I mean? Even if you earn the money, because you can also YouTube has this set up where, and I did it on my last video that I made about like the edibles. I did it to like a charity. So instead of people super chatting you, all that money goes to whatever charity that you want to pick. So if you're into um, help with addiction or whatever, you can find one of the charities. They're all they all are qualified and everything like that through YouTube, and the money goes directly to them. So if anyone wants to donate on your channel, the money will go to that charity. And so your views on your views will go to you, but if they super chat you or anything like that, or the views on that goes to the charity. So it's many things you can do. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
don't hold back and don't wait forever. That's advice I'll give to anybody. Get your coin.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
what would you
And
tell?
I know.
Oh,
And
sorry.
see, she has money and she's not going around here like bragging, oh, I've got money. She's got money.
Right.
Like she said, but she's so frugal. It's so cute because she was like, where's my other patty? And I was like, go back for it. And then she's like, well, I'll call them. So did you call them, Misunderstood? Don't forget to call them because they'll give you a free burger when you go back again. Because she drives an hour, I guess, every day. She was all ready to eat. She was like, my patty. And then she took a little bitty nibble. And I was like, girl, I would have had the whole thing halfway in my mouth. She took a little bitty nibble. It was so cute. She was like, oh, this is so good. She was like, why is it so flat? She was like, they didn't give me my other patty. She's so cute.
And
But
she
yeah,
So,
so I like watching.
and let
Shelly
me
and
be
Teresa, what would you guys say to? Because Shelly brought up a good point, telling
Mhm.
misunderstood to go ahead and get monetized, but then also there are a lot of content creators in this sector who are monetized, but who aren't really generating money. But then they come online every day. What would you tell them?
I wouldn't tell them nothing. That's on
I
them
wouldn't
because
tell
I'm
them
like, why
nothing.
would
That's
you
what,
be doing that? I don't understand the point of it.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
There's
Yeah,
something else going on with
yeah,
that. I
there
mean, I'm
is.
just.
And I just want to say this just so we're very clear. I can
Mhm.
speak for myself. I can't speak for anybody else. I'm not trying to encourage Tracy to fall out with anybody or to have beef with anybody. If Tracy cares about somebody, I want her to be happy. If she likes it, I love it. You feel me? So I'm not trying to encourage her to beef with nobody or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I just want to
Mhm.
be clear about that. But I just feel like with with YouTube, there's no sense of not generating that revenue. And I'm not going to talk too deep into it because we're still working through all of that, but we're going to be doing like food and stuff for the homeless. So therefore, I'm going to make
Nice.
sure that I generate all the income that I can, because that money is going back out. You know what I mean? So even
Yeah.
with the green sector, we pay dues. Like, I've never said that publicly, but everybody in the green sector, we pay dues, and then that money is going to be for women and children homeless. That's what we're doing. So we're working on things to help other people. You know what I mean? So that's what we're working on.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, you have your own money. So why not hold your own money for yourself and take your YouTube money and let that generate and give back to the community if you want to do it that way.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I like
I
King
agree.
Roman's idea of like donating to a charity every month. And we had said
Uh-huh.
we're going to do that. So we have one we're going to donate to this month.
Goosey,
See, that's
the green
nice.
sector,
Yeah, that's
I don't know
nice.
what you're talking about a fight and it fell apart. You can actually go to thegreensector.com. That's mine. I bought it. I just haven't had a
Goofy.
chance to go ahead and design it, but whenever it gets designed, you'll see that it's very much a
Okay.
thing.
Y'all, I had told everybody that was in my other lives. I see a lot of people wasn't in my other lives. Y'all need to catch up on my other two lives because there's information in there. But it was a junkie stunt. Okay, I had never done a junkie stunt before, so that was a junkie stunt. So yeah, so that's
That's
probably
so
why all
funny
this.
to tell she
But that
doesn't.
may be why all this stuff got started. Okay, maybe that wasn't a good junkie stunt to do. I'll never do that again. I guess maybe that wasn't a good one. Okay, ciao.
Yeah. Yeah,
And they
that 2K sent people over the edge, Teresa.
Oh, they just probably went crazy with it. I'm like, oh my God, you know? Mm,
Hmm.
who knew?
Who knew? Well, I'm gonna
Child.
put down, and I'm probably gonna open my mouth and snore more. So,
girl, get
Thank
your
you for
rest.
coming on.
all
Thank you
right,
for
thank
coming
y'all
on,
for
babe.
having me.
Yeah,
Y'all have a good
one
day.
thing.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Kimmy, one thing, because
Uh-huh.
people keep on saying people is kissing your butt or whatever.
I'm so sick of
Because
that.
it's crazy
Ugh.
that you can't compliment another person or whatever. But I do want to commend you because one thing, like even when I asked you questions on Jay Wilson's panel,
Mhm.
you asked them, you came up here, we had a civil conversation.
Mhm.
And that's the only thing that I really want with any content creators to be able to like agree to disagree, express ourselves without it being a big blow up. And I appreciate that you can be mature and have these type of conversations.
Well, thank you. I'm not mature all the time. It's a work in progress. But thank you, Shelly. I appreciate you. And you always are so supportive. So I appreciate you, my love. And then
Yeah.
Piece Cakes, love you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna hop
Thank
down
you,
and go back
babe.
to sleep.
Okay.
Have a
Thank you, babes. Talk to you later. Okay.
And I'm not worried about Goosey, about there's a website and he's laughing. Yes, it is. It is
Oh my
thegreensector.com.
God.
Okay. Absolutely. There's a website.
Okay,
Hashtag Green
and he
Sector.
said Tommy's has a podcast. Okay, yeah, his podcast channel's up. But now, is that the same one he's been had? Because they said, okay, so the podcast one is still up, but you never know. Maybe he got flagged and it's about to go down. You know how it takes time? Like they give you 10 days. So I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Well,
takes time.
He was live today, but I thought that was
See, maybe that's
well,
why it
hold
got
up. You know
flagged.
what? No, no, no. He couldn't have
Mhm.
been live on a new channel unless he was using OBS because even with no, because he could have still had his StreamYard account. I don't know what he's doing, but something's going on. I just haven't had a chance to really look into it.
Something's up. I'll see if I can, if any, because if he goes down, he always comes back. So there's no, I don't think he's down for good. You know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
think but with that particular channel, something must have happened with that channel. That's what I'm thinking. It had to have happened because he would have went live on that particular channel. Why would he have not? You know?
Well, listen. Lulu is saying it right there. Tommy has about 100 channels. Tommy has a billion channels. The Tommy Sotomayor, the that. He has so many
Yeah, he does.
channels.
hmm
He
But
has
see,
such a
but listen,
yeah,
his Twitter and Instagram are gone, so something's up. Somebody's targeting him.
right. They're doing him like Nature Boy.
Yeah, could be. And you know what? I'm so sick of Young Pharaoh. Y'all, Young Pharaoh is still on there talking about he is obsessed with Golden. He is a nut, but he don't know how to treat her. I think he has sexuality issues, and I really think that he's on something. He's on the powdered donuts
Right. You
because
think
the way
he's
he's
you said sexual
acting.
problems. You think
Well, I mean,
he's
not
gay or
only that,
something?
I really think so. Yeah, I really think that he has issues. He's trying to pretend like he's somebody he's not. Because it's like, why is he so frustrated? And he has to prove his masculinity at all times. And oh, I'm gonna go do this. Now he's threatening that guy that she was in school with. I'm
Hmm.
like, she is gone. She's not even over there with you. And he's saying, oh, she wanted to move down here for another ninja. The same mess, the same rant that he goes into when he's high, he was doing it again today. Then what he does is have these young guys that's like in their 20s, and they're sitting there agreeing with him because they don't know any better. They haven't been through nothing. And he's like, well, what do you think? And he's like, well, it sounds right to me. I'm like, he don't even know. How are you asking him about life? That guy, he probably haven't even dated that many girls. I'm like, come on.
I'm gonna blame it on the drugs with him because honestly, when I found out
Exactly.
about him,
hmm
my youngest son
hmm
turned me on to him, and my son is 19, so he's young. And the
Wow.
way Pharaoh used to be like 2 years ago, that's
Uh-huh.
not the person you see right now. Complete opposite.
It
I
has to
don't
be
know
the
what
drugs
happened. So
then.
I'm thinking that it's the drugs. And then I don't know if you know this, but both of his parents have mental health issues,
Yeah.
right?
That's what I
And
was putting on. Yeah,
you
exactly.
know that most of the time, if your parents have mental health issues, you're likely to have them. So, and then a lot of people do self-medicating. When you have mental health issues and you mix that with drugs, you have a disaster. And I think
Exactly.
that's what happened with him because I'm telling you, that's not, or it was the fact of, you know how when people first get out of jail, and then they're so conscious because they've been in jail and they've been reading this and they've been doing that, and they're all
Mm-hmm.
inspired to do all of these things until they get caught up into that same crap that got them sent to prison. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's sad because I felt like he was so smart, and I
Isn't
didn't
it
agree
sad
with
because,
all his teachings, but
because it develops in your 20s, and he's in his well, isn't he like almost, well, he's like what, middle 30s or 20s now,
I don't
middle
know
20s,
how
late
old he
20s.
is, but he's
But the
just
thing is, once you lose all those brain cells, you don't get them back. You know how normally everything else grows back or whatever,
yeah.
and it kind of like, it's like, how do you call it? No, I guess like not metamorphosis, or maybe it is. I don't know. But anyways, it's like it comes back. But the only thing that you don't get back is your brain cells. So your brain is important. So I don't understand. Like, doesn't he understand that I guess he's just not thinking. That's the only thing I can think of, because I'm thinking
And
you're going to be out of your mind if you keep
he
damaging your
he
brain.
also has a bunch of bum ninjas who are
Uh huh.
basically enablers, right? But
Yeah.
this is the thing: when you're popping on any level, you always have people that want to ride the train with you. So those people want to benefit from, whatever money he got coming in or whatever. They're not going to tell him that's not a good look or you shouldn't do that or blah, 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 blah. They're just yes people. And
Yeah.
they're just letting
Exactly.
him destroy himself is what they're
They'll just
doing.
get flued out, child, and then they'll be like, once they get flued out, that's all. They'll be like his little puppet, basically.
Oh, Jin Jin said he's 28.
Oh, he's 28. Okay, so he should know
Mm-hmm.
better. Yeah, see, this is a time when it's taking full effect, probably. See, that's what I'm saying. He's too old to be even doing all that. I would. That's when at the time when you need to have your most sanity, because I mean, I can see when you're experimenting when you're younger, but when you're getting up in age, you can't. Especially with him, because you never know. He may become dependent on it. I mean, you just
I,
never
I
know.
think I think Nature Boy has the same problem as far as like mental health,
Mm-hmm.
because let me tell you, the stuff that Nature Boy says, he believes it. And that's when you know a person is really crazy, when they
I was
believe the
watching them
crap that they
today.
say.
Shells, I was watching them today, and
Oh
they
my
were with
God.
that finger up and they were chanting. It was really weird. I was like, what the
Where
hell
was
are
he?
they
What
doing?
platform was he on?
He was on it was somebody had recorded one of those channels. I think it was Stinson. Stinson, she had recorded it. And
Well,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no. Was he on Instagram, Twitter,
oh,
Bingo? Where was?
I don't know. I don't know where he was. I'm guessing maybe Instagram, I'm
Because I
guessing. If
heard
I
him
had to guess.
say he was going back to Twitter, but I went on Twitter the other day and I couldn't find him. And then he changed his name, right? On Instagram,
Oh
he was
yeah, he was Third Eye or something. Third Eye, right? Or
no,
something like
now
that.
I think he's called God something.
Is it?
God
Oh,
something. Let me
okay.
look. Yeah, he changed his name to God something or whatever. And I'm
Oh
just like,
Lord, he's Jesus now. Oh Lord,
but
help me.
let me tell you something. I believe that Nature Boy and his wives, I think they're doing exactly what a lot of people in the beef sector are doing, scripting
Mm-hmm.
drama. Let me tell you, that whole
Yeah,
thing with
see,
him
that's
and
why I can't
Malia,
do it. I know that seemed fake. Didn't it seem
that
fake? Now that I
let
think
me
about
tell
it,
you, that was
I think with the
scripted.
neighbors, I think it was the way she was acting, because when she came back, it's like they were all, oh yay, and she was like, okay, and they were like hugging. But I think that he with the neighbors, that part wasn't fake. I don't think it was fake with the neighbors.
Yeah, a lot of them are bending stuff and turning and twisting stuff and just adding, I don't know, they're scripting a lot of this stuff. Some of it might be
That's why I
real,
don't
but
like
not
it.
but not all of it. No.
That's why I can't watch it no more, because I'm
Three
like, it's
God, thank you, Three God, that's his name.
Three
Hmm.
God. Okay. That's why I can't do it. I cannot, it's annoying to me. I just cannot. It's just, it's just annoying, because I'm thinking, why are you faking storylines? And everything they talk about is a fake storyline. It's weird. And then they said that guy Kite left, and I was like, I never knew Kite went back. You know?
Child.
Lima So said, I'm waiting on Pizza's marriage certificate, show and tell. Child, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. It'll never come. Mm-mm. Yep. It'll never come, babes. Never come. Yeah, so it was wild. I mean, that's what so we have to look into the Tommy thing to see who flagged who or whatever, but it's a lot. And then oh yeah, and then the Brian. Oh yeah, and then don't forget Kimmy, if she's still listening, or Dima, so that I have that video of Brian on my community wall, so y'all can watch it on there, because I mean my heart went out to him.
Mhm.
Any prayers he can get, because I imagine how he's feeling now. and he's feeling like he's all alone. And he tore up his bike, his exercise bike. He tore it up.
Oh my God, I didn't make it that far in the video. I
Yeah, he
honestly,
tore it up. He
I
started breaking
yeah,
stuff.
this
He was like, he
probably this
really
week
didn't care.
I couldn't mm-mm.
He was like, "Let me just smoke," and then I heard something bubbling. Like, I don't know what. I was like, I don't know what that is. So it was like something bubbling. I was like, "What did you?" I was like, "Okay, maybe it was a pipe with, I don't know." But he's like, "Let me just smoke because I gotta smoke," and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "No," my heart just broke, and I kept thinking, people are gonna use this. I hope people
They
don't use
are.
this.
They're
They
gonna
are.
use it right against them. I said it here, and I'll come back, and when it happens, I'll say hashtag Shelly told you so. And I'm not saying that I want it to happen or I'm looking forward to it happening, but I'm just telling you, I know what this sector gives. As soon as I heard them, I said, this is
Just Blaze,
coming.
who are you talking to? I've been reading your comments, Just Blaze. Who are you talking to? Because she's there's no adding anybody. She said something like, "I don't see the jealousy angle." Are you talking to somebody in the chat, or am I too far back?
Oh,
I'm
I
not
think you
saying
might be
okay.
somewhere else because I don't see that. Or
I'm
maybe
not
my
saying.
chat is moving too
Hold on.
fast.
Oh, I'm way back. Okay, when I'm saying jealous, I'm not referring to Reed or Rita.
No, we're not
I'm not
talking
referring
about
to any of
them.
that. Yeah, because some people will, because I see that and I'm like, what is she talking about? Yeah, I'm not saying.
That's why I
I mean,
said that
on YouTube,
I don't want
on
Teresa to fall
YouTube.
out with anybody. Like if she cares about
No.
somebody, I want all to be well. I don't wish misery on anybody.
Yeah, exactly. I had seen a lot of other comments and I was like, what is going on here? Hold on. Let me go back in here. I'm like, what? Yeah, because this is not that, no one's fighting with them. No one's fighting with people that I like. It's, this is not that. We should all be cordial when we're not fighting.
Yeah, I try to be. I honestly don't. I
Mhm.
don't have time to be arguing with nobody all the time like that. I just don't.
Now I do wish death on Rico, and that won't change
Oh
because I
my
know
Lord.
I know you were saying that. I think it was just Blaze was saying that, but no, I'll do that until the end because I can't stand him. Because of all the stuff that he's done and what he stands for, I can't, and I will always wish death upon him. So that'll never change. So I understand how people don't like that, but okay, it is what it is. So I get it. Hmm. I just have to say that because I'm not going to be putting it out there like I'm going to stop because I'm not. So real eyes. So yes, so it's a lot going on, Shell. So let me know. So you've already okay. When are you going to go live with so I can go support with your Twitter?
I
I
don't know
want to
because
see
I have a
that.
lot of stuff that I have to deal with. So right now I just been trying to just focus on like kind of getting back to the basics.
Uh-huh.
And I just got my other channel monetized or whatever. So that's
Mm-hmm.
2. Now I'm gonna work on 3. And
Okay.
and then the other thing that I was telling you about,
Uh-huh.
girl, I just turned that one all the way on the other day. I'll send you a screenshot of that and show you how that works. The other one I was telling you to do.
Yes, Shells. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and
Okay.
I'm just, taking things day at a every day at a time. That's all.
Pookie, are you lying? Pookie. Pookie's starting. Pookie said, "Go look what I posted, Goosey. Who flagged pizza?" Oh God, y'all are messy. I don't know what I guess he's talking about
I heard
lipstick
Jay
allergy.
Wilson.
Hey, y'all.
I heard Jay Wilson. He did a short video and said that
Mm-hmm.
she got flagged, but he said that Deanna flagged her for bullying and harassment. But I don't know. That's just what he said. The video that I saw. But
Yeah,
I
because
don't
I
know what
wasn't really
happened or why she.
listening.
I don't know what she
I
said
think
or
he said
whatever.
he said either Phi Babe or Deanna, but I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know who flagged child. I really don't know. And it's not my. I mean, I don't feel bad for her because I mean, she got back on there talking the same crap. When I peeked in, she was like, "Oh, if you're not getting your PUSSY," it just sounds so stupid.
Wait, if
She
you
said
ain't
the
getting
whole word
what?
straight out. If you're not getting your pussy back, if you're not getting it fucked, then I was like, ugh.
Wait, what? Why are we talking
Yeah.
about SEX? I'm confused. What that
I
got to do
don't
with
know.
anything?
I clicked off of it. I was just like, oh God, I can't. I had to click off of it. I couldn't do it.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, that's why she got flagged. I was like, really? Hey, Zion.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. It could have been anybody. Anybody could have
Mhm.
flag, you know,
But
because
it
this
was
is
for
the thing when you
harassment.
do
Mhm.
when you flag for books,
And
this
you
what
can't
some people
dispute
don't
it.
know.
People would try to tell her you can dispute it, but
You
you cannot
can't.
dispute it.
Let me tell you
So,
something. Bullying
mhm,
and harassment, once YouTube approves that, you can't go back on it. And not only that,
mhm,
when you flag for bullying and harassment, YouTube doesn't tell you who did it. The only time you will know who flagged you is for copyrights. But bullying and
mhm.
harassment, you don't know who did it. You don't know who flagged you. That's the difference.
Yeah,
So unless they tell you, "Oh, I flagged you for this," then you really don't know who did it.
exactly. People can only speculate. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. Child, there's a lot going on, child. Joyce said Wilson was laughing. Well, because it was, I mean, because it was, she was going, she was just going, they said she was going in. I'm like, well, you know.
Yeah, most content creators, they don't hide when they do something because I know with me, if I do something, I want you to know it was me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
it could have been just somebody listening. It could have been
Yeah,
even one of
let me
her
tell
own
y'all.
supporters that just didn't want to
So
hear that.
those that were not here, let me tell y'all who all got flagged because a lot of people got flagged. So Grown Folks TV got flagged.
Oh,
Kwame got flagged. Kwame and what is his name? The other one, dang it. Kwame, um, Tommy, Grown Folks, and who else? Oh, and then also Pizarro. And then somebody in the chat said that they got flagged. Who was it, y'all? Oh, Diva. Diva Tomboy got flagged. That's 5. And then somebody else said somebody else got flagged. Who was it? That's crazy. I was like, who is going around here flagging folk? It's
yeah.
crazy.
Either they got a
Mr.
team of
Skinny,
people
Mr. Skinny got
flagging.
flagged too. Mr. Skinny got flagged as well. So that's 6. That's
Thank you,
crazy.
Tyra. Either
That's
they
crazy. Thank
either
you,
they have
Ginger.
a team of people flagging or they got a million YouTube channels.
That's just crazy to be going around. And people were trying to say, somebody was trying to say, oh, Kimmy said in her life she was going to flag. I said she did not say that part. I said what she said was people that used her content, she was flagging them.
Well, you know how I feel about that, Tracy. I don't think
People
anybody should be using
always,
other content creators'
yes, you said that.
content
Mhm.
without their approval, period. So
Yeah.
I'm all for when
Mhm.
people do that because you have to respect what people, you know what I mean? Their work.
Yeah.
People
Hmm.
just need to get their own content. That's the problem.
Well, I use, you know how like if they tell me like I do the ones of sometimes of Miss Olivia and Jay Wilson and they don't mind. They said they don't mind. And then, and then but and sometimes I don't really I haven't done it as much as I normally do, but if it's a dragging somebody, I love it. So that I don't like, that's when I'll upload. If it's like reading and dragging, that I love that because it's a kiki. So I'll put my, my cartoons on it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Who was
Oh
oh
my
yeah.
God. What the heck?
Yeah. On that old video you talking about, Bring the Lou? That old video? Yeah. 7 was flagged too. Are you serious? Oh my God. Yeah, flag wars are
Listen,
not, I don't play like that.
let me tell you another thing. This is why you can call me a punk,
Mhm.
but I try for the most part to play by the rules on my channel
Yeah,
because this
you
is the
do.
thing. If you don't break the rule, it ain't nothing your enemies can do. You got to
True.
give them a reason. If you do something that's against what you're supposed to do, then they got something on you that they can use. I refuse to give in to them. Who is it going to hurt? Myself.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they're doing. They wait for you to say something you're not supposed to, and then flag you because it's crazy. But then yet they want people to
Mm-hmm.
fight to have content. But then when you flag the person, they can't come live.
I
So
just don't like coming for
I don't
people's
know.
livelihood. I really don't. I really do. It takes a lot for me to want to flag somebody. It really does. I have to be really, really sick of them or something. And then I usually come on here and say it. I think only a couple of times I have not, but they didn't go through. But it's like, it's ridiculous. It's like, come on, there's no point to, if you're fighting with somebody, just fight with them. Why are you going to go try and take down a channel? Because that's not fair. How are they going to get back with you? How are they going to do
Well,
it?
I
I don't
don't understand.
understand.
If you're in the beefing sector, then don't you want to beef? Don't you want to go back and forth?
Exactly.
Why take down
Mhm.
each other's channel when you need each other for content? If that's what the mission is, I'm
If
confused.
anybody comes in here with pigs, y'all, we're blocking them. Like I just blocked that zesty person. We're blocking anybody that come in with pigs. That's just stupid. I just don't get it. I happen to look back and I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, we're blocking those. That is just so dumb. Just
Child.
ignorant. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Did you see Henny Wise's page with pigs all down her page? Is she okay? Isn't she like 60
I
years
I
old?
don't know who that is. I don't watch that person.
Is it
You know
okay,
what I
y'all?
mean?
Isn't that person Goosey? That's not funny. Isn't that person? Isn't that okay, Goosey? Isn't Henny Wise like 60 years old? Is she okay? Really? See, this is one of those situations when you're saying it's okay, and I'm asking is she okay? Because really, it's like, why are you like you don't even know like why are you putting this is what I'm telling you about people siding with people. This is why I don't do Henny Wise. Because when they first started that mess, she was putting tree and a dog all down her channel. And I'm like, are you dumb? We will
Child.
never be okay. I'm like, why are you? She's a bandwagon person, just hopping on bandwagons, running around here, just doing the most. And I'm like, you of all people, she should be neutral. Why can't you be like Stop Lying TV? But she's over
That's the
there just
problem.
hopping on
Most of these people
bandwagons.
over here don't know how to be
Stupid.
neutral.
They don't. It's just like, ugh. It's stupid. It's just stupid. I know misunderstood is very ignorant. I guess they're using what is it, the pork, what is that thing? The pigly or whatever, the Miss Piggy or whatever, to say that Kimmy's like Miss Piggy, but I'm like, no, no. To me, she doesn't look like Miss Piggy. It's stupid. It's just crazy as hell, you know? You don't know how old anyways. Goosey, you know, you do care because you care about everything. No, no, you're too old for your behavior. Hold on, let's get together. You are too old for your behavior of trolling, boo. Okay, and starting mess. You're too old for that.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't even get me started, Goosey. I'm not gonna go there. I'm chilled. Okay, and let me just fall back with that because I was gonna go there. Goosey, stop saying we're too old for this. No, we're not, honey. Mm-mm. Thank
Oh,
you, Ty.
God.
I don't know where Shar is, but Shar is not coming up here to fight with Goosey. So I know that he's been yelling for it in the chat. But yeah, I thought, no, Henny Wise is not in her 20th or 30th. Baby, Henny Wise is an old woman. She used to follow me around saying, you got a gold tooth. And I'm like, yeah. Hey, William, how you doing, babes? I spoke on you being flagged. I'm sorry that you got both your pages flagged, babe. That is awful. I mean, 2 flags on 1 page. That's horrible. That is awful. I'm sorry. I have a feeling. You know how I always have a feeling because nobody. Who else is going to be flagging you? It has. We already know.
But you
You
know
know.
what? Well, hold up. Mr. Carruthers got flagged too. Did you mention him in
Oh
the
yeah.
last?
So that's 7. That's 7 people that got flagged, y'all. 7.
But see, that
Thank you,
makes it seem
Travis.
suspicious towards the other people. You get what I'm saying? Because
Exactly. Uh-huh.
for him to be no. Now it's looking suspicious.
That's what I'm
Now it's
saying.
looking suspicious.
Yep.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
7. That's crazy, right?
Mm.
That's sad. You thought at first I thought Henny Weiss was iBabe as well because they used the iBabe music.
That's why I never watched it because I heard her on there. But
yeah. No, Henny Wise is somebody. Yeah, this everybody's like,
wait, she showed herself before?
No, but I mean, not to me, but people vouch for, and they said that she's. I think they said she's older. I think they said she's an older woman because she's known predominantly, I think, in the Black sector. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, child. Yep, William got flagged. Misunderstood. It's crazy. Was it for music? Pookie said. Yeah, it was for music, but he was gonna get you. Oh, child, please. I can't stand it. She needs to stop using those stupid pigs because it makes her look. Does she realize how that makes her look though? It really makes her look not well. I'm serious. I'm like, why would you have pigs all down your page? It's weird. Okay, Demolish Groceries said Goosey stop playing both sides. Goosey loves playing both sides. I watch him. I see Goosey all the time.
You see him and I see him too.
Well,
we all see.
We see you, Goosey. Mm-hmm.
Ain't fooling a
daggone
soul.
Goosey has a crush on Shar. Who is? Oh, Shar is okay. Shar is okay. Shar likes. Okay, I thought he was gonna fight, but Shar. He means Shar. What's her name? My baby, Shar Johnson. Yes, Shar Johnson. Goosey, you can't be fighting with her though, because you will run her away probably. Goosey.
Oh, William said it was his music. He's in the chat.
He said he got flagged. He said they flagged it. Hold on. But you said they flagged you. Thank you for the support. It was my music. But so then you didn't get flagged twice then, William? On your video you said that? When you said they flagged you? Is that what happened? Maybe he thought that they did. Because he got 2 strikes for his music. Yeah, because I heard now they're not warning people for music. They're just striking you. Whereas before, you know how they give you so many warnings?
Right, yeah. I found a way to get around the music thing, but you know.
Oh, Paulette says she's seen Pennywise. She's not bad looking. Okay.
Oh, okay. So she ain't the girl then. Okay. I thought they was the same person, honestly.
Nah. But it was another content creator that did it. Oh, another one flagged William for the music. See, they can see this is remember when I told you when I got flagged, Sir King was calling around to people, he was going inboxing them, telling them she's using your content. Remember?
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and it's just crazy. I'm like, what is wrong with this fool? Like, it's just maliciousness and jealousy is all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this much, and I'll throw this out to the general public. You have to be careful even with the copyright-free music, because what I've learned with them is it'll be copyright-free at first because because then what happens is they're trying to sell it to somebody. They're selling the license to it. So therefore, then they no longer have ownership of it. So it can be copyright free for 3 years straight. And then if somebody buys it from them, they give up ownership and then you get a copyright strike. So it's just, it's really hard with the music thing. Now, have you tried the, the music that's inside of the StreamYard? Have you used that yet?
I use that.
And you don't get a copyright for that?
Yeah, I use it. And I also go into the YouTube studio and see what they have in there. But you got to be careful because some of those, they do, like, it's like you said, and some of the time, no, not on go to the YouTube studio, but some of them says royalty free and you can, but they change it at all times. So if sometimes it'll go through and they'll say, oh no, you gotta, you take the chance of being, like it's just being changed or whatever. But then if you submit it and say, hey, when I posted this, I uploaded it and it was royalty free, then they will go ahead and remove it.
Yeah.
Usually. If you dispute it like that. But yeah, so it's just and I have one that I use that's through my InShot that I use for editing.
Yeah.
And that one has music in it. Now that one changes a lot too. You got to be careful because they'll say, so that you won't get flagged, they'll tell you to go ahead and put like donate. You can donate whatever. I'm like, oh, they are getting sassy with it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I used to use Viva Video, and I like them, but I haven't used it in a while. I'll be having to take stuff off my phone for storage, and some of their stuff will be, will come up as a copyright from YouTube. The only thing I do like about it is if you upload anything and it's a copyright, you have the option to change it, swap the music out. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's true.
Some people just don't stay on top of their
stuff.
Well,
they used to. Though. I hope they're still doing that because now
they're still doing it. I'm actively changing stuff over. So yeah, you can change it over. But if the music is too short or too long, then you might have an issue with that. But yeah, for the most part, you can.
Yeah. Oh my God. Goosey said, let me find out Char is actually good and I'm taking her away from you. I think Goosey likes flirting with people just to have people talk about it, but maybe he don't even really mean it, I think.
I don't even know who Char is.
She comes in the chat every now and then.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all was talking about a content creator because there's so many people, you know what I mean? It's hard.
He just seen her picture and he's like, is that her picture? And then he was immediately like, oh, I like her. It's like, okay.
Yeah, some people think you're being shady if you say you don't know somebody, but honestly, it's a lot of people, and like you support people in all different areas.
Oh, look, Misunderstood said, I like epidemic sounds. Even if you cancel the subscription, you keep the music. Oh, really?
That's what's up.
So is that like where you pay a month, something for like a fee a month or something like that? Is that what it is? He really wants her email. Pookie, you are so bad. Char was here earlier. Was she here earlier? I didn't even see her. I guess I was so busy. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be doing other things. So I was just like looking all around and doing other stuff. That's none of your business, Tracy. You got Jazzy's community wall to read. Oh my God, I am not reading her wall. No, I gave up. I can't. It's just too much. I just don't. I just something's wrong there. There's a whole lot there. I cannot.
What's going on with or the updates on Strong Mommy Chrissy? Because the last I
Oh,
heard, somebody was at her house, but then I heard that it was the guy she was dating and not anybody
yeah.
off of Lipstick Alley. That it was actually the dude she was messing with, because they said
Well,
something like he knocked her tooth out her mouth or something like that. But I don't really watch her like that, so I don't know.
I don't think so. Hey, Nisa, I think that they were trying to say that that happened with her mouth. I don't know. She said she was going to the dentist. She had a thing up to her mouth. She said, okay, y'all know I've been, going to the dentist or whatever. And then she took it off her mouth. I don't know what's going on with that, but she came live today and not live, but she was on, was it live or did she, and she was uploaded to upload. And she said, I'm getting married, you guys. And she was doing a promo. That's all it was. She was like, so I
Oh,
think I need to lose weight, with my waist. And she goes, so I need to start looking for, start preparing and looking for dresses and all this. And I was like, So I don't know. I don't know.
wait.
I just wish her the best.
Was she married to the guy that left her or no?
No, no, she wasn't married.
Oh, they just had kids together. Okay.
Yeah. If my understanding, I think this will be, I don't know, maybe it's her second marriage. I don't know. I don't really know how many times she's been married. I'm not going to even say, but I think that, but if this one, if she's having those issues with this one, I'm concerned, because
Yeah, I
she may
heard
just be
something about with
settling.
him, but I don't know.
I know she may just be settling, and I hope not. But she didn't look like herself. She did not. She had like her hair was just kind of like she had on this wig and it was kind of ratted. She just didn't look like herself. You know how she's all
I
glammed
hate
up.
to say that, but you know what? A lot of women, when they end up having kids, whether it be a lot or just a
Mm-hmm.
couple, you know what I mean? They end up feeling
Mm-hmm.
like they have to settle because they feel like, what man is going to want me when I already have these kids? And it's unfortunate that it's like that, because it seems like a lot of women will accept a man who already has children, but a woman who
Yep.
has children feels as though they have to take somebody that's coming to them with baggage or problems, or you know what I'm saying, all that little extra stuff. I think that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't watch the channels with the women who have like multiple babies, because,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not trying to offend anybody, because if this is like how your mother or grandmother was, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody. This is just my personal opinion. I do not
Mm-hmm.
think a person who has 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, I just feel like you cannot be a good mother and give them that individual attention that every child needs from their parents. That's just my opinion. And that's why when I had my third, I said, absolutely not. I went to the doctor. I was about 4 or 5 months pregnant, and I filled out the
Mm-hmm.
paper to get my tubes tied, because I didn't want to end up with a whole bunch of kids, because I want to give my kids the attention that they need. Now, there's a family I watched called the Storm, the Storm family. The reason why I watched
Oh,
them is because I just they do dancing videos, like the whole family, the boys, the girls, the kids, the mom, the dad.
oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so and it's 12 of them all together. Yeah, 12 of them. It's a family of 12.
Oh my
And
God, that's a
they're not even
lot.
that old. They're young, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they look clean and put together and all that. But I just know, being a mother and how
Mm-hmm.
I was with my children, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't imagine trying to do that with 7, 8, 9 kids. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just feel like kids need some individual one-on-one time. You know what I mean? That's just me though. I'm not trying to be rude. I just think it's too much. You know what I mean? Like, at when do you
I
stop?
couldn't do it. I
When is
could not
enough
do
enough?
it. God just knew I couldn't do. I'm good. I help raise my niece and nephews, and I am good. I don't want any. I just at one point I thought I had lost my mind. I kind of wanted some in my 20s, but no. That's when I went to remember the parenting classes and everything,
Yeah.
and I was like, nah, I was like, I'm good. I can't. He
Yeah,
just knew it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
it's too much. And then, like, now we're living in a time where, kids, well, we have the C-19 going on. So some kids are still at home, some are going to school, things are a little bit different. But with the
Mm-hmm.
stuff that children have to deal with at school, with like bullying and, you know, it, I don't think people understand sometimes it can be stressful to be a child. So
Mm-hmm.
when your kid is going to school and dealing with all that, when they get home, I feel like they need their parents' attention. And I'm here to tell you that if my children were young and, like in elementary school, middle school, and all that or whatever, S.
Mm-hmm.
Hutchinson would not be up on this place. And if I was on here, it would be here and there, but not all day, all night, because your kids need your attention, not
Yeah.
social media.
Well, child, I mean, I was just, I don't know. That's why I'd be saying, as much as these people be on YouTube, there's no way. There's no way. As much as they're on YouTube, there's no way that you were taking care of those kids and everything that you're supposed to do. There's no
Yeah.
way. You know?
Yeah, your house can't be clean. Did you cook dinner? Did you take the trash out? I mean, I don't know. Like, what time are you have to take out a little bit of time for your personal life and not just
Yeah.
everything on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, babes. I totally agree.
Now, if y'all like dancing videos, I say check out the Storm family, because I live for their dancing videos. And
See,
they just little
Misunderstood,
short
you were
videos.
probably like that. She takes her kids out separately as much as I can for play date. She does. Misunderstood, she takes her, like, one of her kids her son is in dance with her, and they take dance like together, right? Misunderstood. So she does
Right.
a lot of that with her kids. And your daughter is so cute. I love it. She's so sassy. She's like, Mom, like she was telling us how much the price of gas was, and I guess she doesn't understand that we like hearing that because we're not in the same state.
Right.
And so she's like, Mom, you don't have to tell them that. She goes, why are you telling them? She goes, it's not important, Mom. I was like, oh, how cute. She was
Baby,
so cute.
did you see how
Child,
them people put cameras on the gas tank?
yes. Oh, child, people were still in the gas, remember?
Mm,
And
mm, mm.
they're cutting the lines. But the good thing is they're talking about giving a stimulus to a lot of the people for for a stimulus of $300. They were saying
Right.
for gas because of the cost of gas. So let's see. Mm-hmm. But
Child.
see, I don't really have to drive far, so it doesn't affect me. I'm like, okay, because I really don't drive far, so I don't use a lot of gas. So,
Yeah, I don't
but
drive
people
nowhere
do.
but to the doctor's office, the hospital, the doctor's office, the lab place, and back, and any little personal stuff that I want to do, but nothing like I'm not commuting to work, back and
Yeah.
forth, every day or anything like that.
Misunderstood. I wanted to see that pond. I was so mad because it went off because it looked so relaxing. I wanted to see that, and I was like,
Oh, they're
dang.
giving $300. Look,
What's
$300 is a
300?
full
I
tank of
know.
gas.
Well, no, misunderstood. Let me tell you, misunderstood. She said she put, what did she put? $70 in, and that didn't even put you at half a tank. You said, babe. I was like, what?
Yeah, I put
That
60
is
in my
crazy.
car, and it wasn't all the way empty though. And I think that was I think I put 60 to fill it up, but it wasn't all the way on E. So I don't know. It's crazy.
That's crazy, right? I'm just like, who in the hell? But that's what they said. They're cutting the gas because somebody, I guess it was in a different state where they were drilling holes in the fuel line. I was like, oh my God. They were drilling holes in there and draining it out. I'm like, is it that serious? I guess it is.
Uh,
That's crazy. Crazy to me. Oh, child. So she's got okay, misunderstood says she's gonna subscribe to the Storm family.
yeah, sure
Oh,
like them. I think I like watching families, like parents doing stuff with their kids, and
uh-huh.
they're all dancing, and it's so cute because they have all the way from like the youngest child to like the oldest that looks almost as big as the parents. You know what I'm saying? And they do their little coordinated dance moves, like the stuff you see on TikTok, but that's what they do.
Mhm.
A lot of that on their channel. So I enjoy watching that.
Can somebody please delete Goosey's comment?
It's deleted. I don't even know what he said, but it's deleted.
Delete that comment, y'all. Yeah, so yep, so it's a lot going on, child. But I did see Lady Nika said she left the sector, but I did see her moderating. I seen her moderating over there.
Yeah, she did a
And
couple of videos today on
what she
well,
did?
she did one on I think like true crime, because she did that one before on Gypsy Rose. And
Oh, okay.
and if anybody didn't check that out, I would say check it out, because that was a good live that she had, because I've watched every single documentary. I've watched every YouTuber who has done a report on that, because it's the story's so weird, you can't help but to
Mhm.
get like caught up in it. So I think she's just trying to go in a different direction. That's what I've seen.
Yeah. Can somebody quit? Okay, y'all are acting up. Can y'all please respect Shelly, Ronnie Q? Please stop. Can somebody please delete that comment?
Child, I can't see what she's put. I can't see her.
See,
Let
if
her
I
type
can
her
delete it,
heart
I will
out.
delete it. But on my, I don't know why it tells me that. Let me tell you, on mine, and it tells me, it says block user. It says put user in timeout. Maybe that's what I have to do instead of. But I hate putting people in timeout
It's crazy
on my
because
channel.
StreamYard, they force you to come in on the YouTube side. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why usually, like, if I'm on StreamYard, I'll have like my phone in my hand and I'll be on the YouTube side, because you can't do everything through the StreamYard side. So when I'm on StreamYard, when I'm talking to somebody, I either have it only where like you can see the private chat. I can't ever see the
Uh-huh.
public chat. Right now I can see the chat, but I'm looking on the YouTube side. So anybody I have blocked, I don't see what they're saying. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm on
I
some
hear
different
you.
type of stuff. Like, whatever issue, whatever, I just don't care. Like,
Yeah.
it's 3:47 a.m. and anybody concerned about me needs to check their self. Because I don't have no penis. You shouldn't be worried about me at 3:47 in the morning, because
Well,
I'm
they
not
were worried
thinking
about
about
me.
none
This
of y'all.
James T was saying he was trying to put this Palouse up in me. Well, your ass just got blocked, so you ain't gonna be putting a Palouse up in
He
nobody.
said he was gonna put what?
His Palouse. He said he's trying to put his Palouse up in me. I was like,
Oh
blocked.
my God. People are so
Just being ignorant, child.
disrespectful.
I'm just ignorant. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? You still
Uh,
see it even after it's deleted. Yeah,
Happy
I do,
people don't
babe.
behave like that. It's a delay.
It's
So when they
nuts.
block, you'll see it afterwards or whatever.
Okay, yeah, because
But
I've
I'm a
always had a
trigger
delay.
finger, so on my side, sometimes I'll be kind of hollering at my moderator. Sometimes I'll be like, "Well, I gotta be blocking everybody," but
Yeah,
original
the
sniper, I'm quick
delay.
with it. Half the time, I don't even know
Uh-huh.
what the people say. One little out. I mean,
I
at
hear
the end
you,
of the day,
babe.
this is social media. Like, act
Exactly.
accordingly.
Yep. But I guess that's it, y'all. We've been on here for 2 hours and 39 minutes. I'm kind of getting sleepy. I'm gonna do some editing and then I am
Yeah, I'm
going
about
to
to
lay
take my sleeping
down.
pills, bro.
Thank
I
you,
had to.
Shells, my
You're welcome.
baby.
Thank you
Don't
for
forget.
having me.
Thank you for coming on. Don't forget to send me
I
that
emailed you
email,
the
please.
let me make sure. I emailed you the link. I sure did. I emailed it to
Perfect.
you and I emailed it to Carrie. I wish you would have got it the other day because they had a buy one get one free sale. I mean, a buy one get one free, and it was on sale. So I
Oh,
went
you
ahead
should
and
have
put an
told me it
order
was a
in.
limited time, babe. Oh my God, you should have told me it was a
Yeah, I
limited
did.
time.
I put it on my wall.
You
I was
see?
like, yeah. So when I saw it, but they always have deals or whatever. So I
Uh,
went ahead and purchased that or whatever. So
okay.
but yeah,
Well,
thank
that's
you for
okay.
having me. And to the
Thank you,
PCs,
babe.
I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. Enjoy yourself, and
Thank you, boo. I appreciate
enjoy. All
it.
right.
Thanks,
All right.
babes.
Have a
We'll
good
talk to you
night.
later.
Bye bye.
You too, babes. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. So thank you guys. Thank you, Carrie, for emailing that to me. I appreciate it, babes. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys. And we are going to be in these streets, y'all. I'm not going to be in the streets. Sorry. I'm going to be editing and then I will be asleep. But I will talk to everybody tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for the cash apps that you all have donated. I really appreciate it. What else here? Anything? I think that's about it. I think I've covered everything. Okay, good night, everybody. Thank you, guys. Peace, everybody. Peace.